Alrighty. Hey, fellas. What's up, everyone? What's up, Azor? What's up, Dawson? How y'all doing? I dubbed the Team Fortress 2 build, TF2 Axton. Well, I'm happy you guys made the connection with the skin. I tried to make him look like Engineer from TF2. This is the best I could do. Unless you guys have any other suggestions, this is probably the best I can get him to look like that. So my English teacher has had us keep track of everything we've read since September 3rd, and as of today I have 55 books, mangas, and Korean webcomics on the list. Nice. That's great to hear, Dawson. But yeah, as you saw today, by reading the title, we're going to be doing an engineer-centered Axton build, which I kind of got a little bit of inspiration because Alpha made a video talking about how he does not, like, made a build without using the turret at all. So I'm like, why don't I make a build just mostly using the turret? Kind of the opposite of the build I just did. Exactly, Alpha. Exactly. And that's why I'm doing it, because your video is like, oh, no turrets. I'm like, going for all the turret skills. So we're going to break down the skill tree, go through it, explain it, and then kind of go through the gear. We got a bunch of guns to use here today, like a lot. So we're kind of going to be just testing all of them, see what works, see what doesn't work, and kind of go from there. Let me just drop these because I don't need those. Yeah, let's start with the spec. So obviously saber turret. We're going to be focusing a lot on the turret in this build. And I think the best tree to go into first is the middle tree. So we'll go through that. So obviously you want 5 points into expertise. Swap speed, aim speed, movement speed while aiming down sight is always fantastic. So I like to just pick that up. Metal Storm for obvious reasons. Really good kill skill with the fire rate and recoil reduction. Just a very good skill. Battlefront, since we're going to have our turrets up and our turrets are going to be doing a lot of the damage, this skill will be very detrimental to our build. We get a lot of damage, grenade damage, all of that fun stuff. Steady for grenade damage, recoil reduction, and rocket launcher damage. That's just a good skill to do. Plus, we're going to be using some grenades in our build, in our setup, so that's why I want to just have that skill procced. 1 point into longbow turret. This is just a good skill to throw my turret far. You know, if I don't spec into it, I'm going to throw it like 2 feet. But if I want to just snipe my turret in the middle of the battlefield, I have longbow turret. You guys already know this, though. Do or die, I want to be able to throw grenades in Fight for Your Life, because for the most part, I'm going to be using a singularity for this build. And now, I'm going to spec 3 points into impact, and that's only because I want to get to the capstone of Nuke. So I'm going to just put 3 points into impact, and now we can get Nuke. So basically, this entire point of the build, I'm going to be throwing singularities in the middle, slagging everyone up, and then just throwing my turret in the middle of them, and then blowing up everything. That's pretty much the main idea for this. I did a very short stream today because my PS4 doesn't like to record for more than a minute, and I accidentally learned a horny glitch. What? Okay. Thanks, sorry, actually on time. I'm always on time, don't worry, Ryan. How you doing? Orion is late. Yay, the best vault hunter. What's up, Vladoff? How you doing? Logan's gun's gonna carry. Logan's gun is gonna carry. Just wait, he gets insta downed. I probably will. Because this setup, it's definitely not a traditional setup, but I think it will be something fun to do. So yeah, that's the middle tree. Let's go down the survival tree. Healthy for max health. This is just a guarantee. Preparation for shield capacity and regen, shield regen. This is or a health regen. This is just always good to pick up. And then 3 into quick charge, 1 into phalanx shield, 1 into forbearance. So 3 into quick charge. I would like to put more points into quick charge, but there's a lot of other skills I want to spec into, so I can only really put 3. But, you know, 3 works pretty well because 3% of my shield is regenerated per second. That is still really good. So 3 points, I think that's a good amount of points to spec in here. Phalanx shield, obviously, just to have a bubble shield around my turrets. Originally, I didn't have it, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it might be better to just have Phalanx shield to use as like some cover if I just run right in the middle of my turrets. So we'll go for that. And then Forbearance, 1 point in here. It is actually really helpful to have at least just 1 point into Forbearance. So that's why I just like speccing into it. And then Resourceful. We're maxing out Resourceful because we want to get as much cooldown rate as we can so we can have our uptime for the turrets as like much as possible so we can have them out in the battlefield. And then plus with our comm, the Legendary Engineer, this boosts it to 10 out of 5, which is really, really good. Maglock to just have our turrets stick to things. I tested it, this build, and how I was trying to run it without Maglock, and I was having a lot of inconsistencies. So Maglock just makes it so my turrets, like when I throw my turret, it actually goes to the location I wanted to go. And not like bounce off shit and stuff like that. So that's why I'm speccing into Maglock. Grit, best survivability skill in the game. Why would I not spec into it? And then we're going to go into Gemini. So we have 2 turrets out on the field. Alright, so that is going to be the red tree. Star really be doing everything he can to avoid using Gauge. Yeah, I'm not, dude, I just hate playing Gauge. I learned how to go under the floor and look up Monty Skirt. So I streamed it for the hornies out there. That's actually, that's wild as hell. That's wild as fuck. On PC, you can just use photo mode and you can, you just go right there and look under, but don't tell anyone I said that. Next, he'll use Maya. Brother got the script. He got the script. He is Maya. He's just the shorter Maya. He's basically, okay, well, all right. Salvador Maya. I don't know what set I'm going to be doing for Maya, but I have a general idea. I never spec into Maglock, but I understand why people like it. I mean, for me, for the specific point of this build, I think it's important to spec into Maglock. But if you don't like using Maglock, you can spec this other point into Forbearance, so you have 2 out of 5. Because that's usually what I run. I usually put 2 out of 5 in Forbearance. Anyway, to the green tree. Sentry. Pretty obvious for a turret build. More shots fired, and duration is longer. And then we're going to go 5 points into ready for reload speed for ourselves. It's just a good skill to have. Willing for shield recharge rate and delay. Really good skill. 1 point into Scorched Earth, obviously to help our turrets out. And then, now we're going to put 5 points into Able. Because since we get 10 out of 5 from the Legendary Engineer, we get a lot more regen. And since we're not using Moxie weapons, having more health regen every 3 seconds is very good. Is very good. So that's why I'm putting all my points into Able. And then my last point, I'm going to be putting it into Grenadier. Just to have 1 extra grenade. So that's pretty much the setup here. I'm not really going for the slag turret because I'll just be manually slagging them myself. But that could change. Maybe with some testing on stream today or any other suggestions from chat. But for the most part, I'm not going for the slag turret. I really just want to have Nuke and Gemini for this setup. And then the guns we're going to be using, we're probably going to go either Lynchwood or Bloodshot. Those are my, you guys know those are my favorite places to test out these setups and stuff. So we're going to be using Logan's gun, Slaga, Blockhead, Volcano. And then our main shield, we're going to be using the Big Boom Blaster. So we can keep on having grenades. And all that stuff. And plus when booster drops, we get shield back, of course. So good to have that. The Quasar is one of the main points of this build. Basically, I'm going to be trying to group up every single enemy, slag them, and then hit them with the nuke of my turret. Both nukes. And it actually gets some kills, weirdly enough. So that's why I'm using the Quasar. I could change it for a slag singularity. That might be better the more I think about it, but we can do some more testing. Obviously, Legendary Engineer, more cooldown rate on the turrets, and then it boosts up a lot of good skills. Pretty much every skill we're using is on that comm, which is amazing. Bars off, of course, and then for the relic, it's just going to be explosive, corrosive, and fire. We're not going to really be using shock for this build at all. And yeah, we got some other guns, shields, and stuff like that that we can test. So yeah, that's the setup. No, go fight Bora rematch. Yeah, no, not on this build. This build I'm gonna lose 100%. PC has the horny moments handed to them. I have to work for it on PS4. That's crazy. Not using the Quasar over Electric Chair, but I'm using the Quasar because of its singularity, not because of its damage. That's why. But yeah. So let's do Lynchwood. Fuck it. We always go Lynchwood first. I think this will be a good place to test it out. Let me just make sure I'm good on ammo. Do Dexy. Dexy's not hard though. Like Dexy, I just have to get a B shield and a Lady Fist, and then just fucking just shoot the pimples. It's not that hard of a fight, and I'm not really in the mood to go and do it. I know a guy who got lynched once. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So we're just gonna throw some singularities, get them grouped up, slag them up, throw a turret, get one kill there, do some damage, get our kills. Singularity, put them in front of our turrets. Boom, dead. And then we got the volcano. If I can hit headshots, there we go. Singularity to take them out of position. Oh, I'm trash. But volcano saved me. If I can hit my shots. Just the box that's fucking me over. There we go, we're good. Back up a bit. OP10 Dexy, even with B, takes hours. It does not take hours. Yeah, no, that's... I think I have to agree with Alpha. That is definitely a skill issue. Alright, so we got... Oh, my own Quasar just put me down. Speaking of skill issues... yeah, I kind of fucked myself. That's alright, that happens. That happens. I agree with Alpha, same, yep. I think like at most it takes like maybe 15 minutes. They kill Dexy. Quasar said eat shit and die. Yeah, I just have to be careful of my Quasars because it does do crazy amount of self damage. I don't know, I've never fought Dexy in OP levels or EVHM who does. I have. It's not worth it, but yeah. Anyway, look, enemies are here. Group them up. Throw one more. Nuke. Nuke again. What killed me there? Okay, we're good. I don't know what killed me, but... Volcano sweep. This guy over here. Logan's gun. Sweep. Voodoo. Use the Quasars to fucking bring them out. Okay, pick up the turret. Kobe. And then throw Nuke. Kills him. Throw grenade. Nuke does damage to him. He's dead. Go in the bubble so I don't die. What the fuck? There you go, he's dead. So this. He's dead. Pick up the booster. So this. Logan's gun. Should get him. I should be fine. I'm not fine, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Oh, don't destroy me. Thank you. Pick up this. Oh, hold on. This is actually huge. Nukes! What? No, I went down. Are you serious? I gotta back up. Nuke. Nuke again. Run over here. Bing, bing, bing. There they go. Alright, let me catch up on chat because I've just not been reading it. I need to pee, but my cat is asleep on my chest and don't want to wake him up. I'm sorry, you probably gotta wake him up. You probably gotta go wake him up. Only reason people fight Dexy is just the 100% Hammerlock DLC before they never play it again. No, they also just do it because like triple O farming, and then like since I did triple O, you know, might as well go fight Dexy, you know. Last time I peed the bed was when I was 4 and my mom beat the shit out of me. Alright, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. What? Alright, is there any more? There might be some more enemies over here that we can continue testing the build on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Destroy the barrel. Throw this right here. If he can get slag, please. Thank you. Just do this so I can get closer to my turret. And turret can get the kill right here, I think. There you go. Yeah, this build is actually not bad at all. This is fucking destroying everything. Except if I just can't hit my shots. Give me that booster, please. Throw this in there. Booster, please. Nuke! I fucked it up. I fucked up the nuke. There you go. Alright, attempt 2. Nuke! Nuke him again! He's dead. Beautiful. Can I get his ass down from there? I cannot. Nuke! Because now I'm playing like a bot. No, I'm trash. I'm absolute dog shit. Just plead the flipping mattress easy. Why you guys... Just move the cat, wake him up, it's whatever. He can go back to sleep pretty easily. Just go... pee. I've never said eat before, and I don't think I never will. Never gonna say it again. You are dog shit. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. That's a very nice compliment right there. Cats take like 2 seconds to go back to sleep. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So just move the cat, and then it will be fine. Actually, let's try the Wanderlust. Fuck it. Let's do the Wanderlust. Let's do sledges, and let's do for the sniper. Or we can try. Let's do the ogre, because why not? We ball. Right. Same setup. If you move them, they would already be back asleep. Oh yeah, most likely. On Friday, I was all zoned out and shit, and this girl thought I was staring at her and started screaming at me. That that is actually unfortunate. Get all of them slag. Nuke kills everything in there. What the fuck killed me there? Was that my... Did the quasar not blow up? I thought it did. Okay, that is actually quite unfortunate. Okay, we're good. Okay, get him slacked up. Go. Okay, so I don't know how good the Wanderlust is on Axton, but we can fucking test it out. See if we can get some any viable damage out of it. Probably not without my turret. Oh, Jesus. I'm not hitting any of my shots. Yeah, Wanderlust is just not good, I guess. Okay. I thought maybe on this setup it will work, but I guess not. Oh. I'm playing like trash, oh my lord. I don't know, seems like an excuse to be staring, definitely your fault. Dang, Dawson fumbled the whale. Okay. Alright. She just asked if she thought she was hot or something, and I said, trust me, oh wow. That is wild as fuck. That is wild as hell. What the fuck? Invader farming right now and still haven't gotten it, but I've got a world drop shred of fire. Oh, that's nice. But why are you farming the invader? On Axton, I assume. As well. We'll go back to the volcano. And Wanderlust is trash. There's no point in testing that out anymore. Then we'll go back. We'll go back to Logan's gun, and then for the shotgun we can do. Let's just do the Ravager, because why not? We'll do that for the setup. I want to get a bear costume and make a ton of bear puns. If I did that, I would get called a furry though. I mean, it's just you're not wearing it every day. You're just. I assume you're only gonna be doing it for Halloween, no? Or are you doing something else? Farming it so I never have to farm it again. Oh, okay, that's fair. Just farm Uranus, a midget, better chance of Invader to drop from than Saturn. I don't know about that. Nuke. Okay, Ravager one shot. One shot. Stack him up. Stack him up. Dude, that radius is crazy. I'm just trash at the game. Ravager, save me. Thank you. And then dot, yep. I'm trash. I'm actually so trash. I would just randomly have a bear costume on day one for Halloween. I want to get a costume that's almost do that. Oh, okay. I've only ever had an invader drop for him once, and it was in normal mode. Uranus only has one dedicated, which is the electric chair. Yeah, but he is prone to dropping a lot of world drops though, like BL3 style, you know. Paul Blart costume, his Segway model was discontinued, so it's hella expensive. Oh, damn, okay. Alright. I might want to put an extra point here, so I might just take the point and put it there. I don't know. It's whatever. Let's try this again. And actually just skip this area. Let me go over here. And mob. Huh. Go third again. I did not get him around the corner. That's alright. I don't have $2,000 though, so it's a dream right now. Then hey, you got the fucking bear costume then as your alternative. I had a triple pearl yesterday from Uranus. It's actually crazy how much he drops. Yeah, it's because it's from the Fight for Sanctuary DLC was made by the people who made BL3. It's not made by the same people who did BL2. That's why. So like a lot of the BL3 principles are in that DLC. I throw my nuke in there. I actually did a decent amount of damage. Okay, beautiful. Gotta pick that up. I only farm Uranus when I'm not looking to farm anything in specific. Yeah, because he's literally just he's like the grave ward of fucking Borderlands 2. That's how I would describe him actually. I'm just gonna stay there. Throw my nuke. Get the kills. Oh, those guys are getting nuked. Get nuked. Okay, I'm actually having a fucking great time with this build. This build is fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna get my turrets back, actually get the cooldown up. Let's see how it is for the mini bosses now. Okay, singularity. Oh, holy fucking, oh my nuke. Oh, it deflected? Oh, that's why it didn't do any damage. I was like, what? Yeah, back up. Back up. Volcano. Save me, thank you. Come over here. Pick up these for grenades. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Right in my... Dude, this is actually fun as fuck. Oh my god. Nuke is unironically a super fun skill to use. Oh, here's the fucking sheriff. I'm gonna use the volcano on her. And she's cooked. Beautiful. I think my best drop was a storm from a chest that had a midget drop. The storm right after. That is actually really lucky. That's dope as hell. Yo, gotta go. I live in a duplex and I smell smoke from the neighbor's direction. Gonna make sure he isn't burning our houses down. Alright, sounds good, Dawson. Thank you for dropping by. Nah, that's just stars. Alright. Alright, throw a grenade there. Get them all slacked up. Nuke! Dude. Dude, Nuke is actually so fucking underrated as a skill. Oh my god. Nuke is fucking underrated. Nuke actually does some crazy work. Bink, bink. Yeah, just slag them up. Turrets can do the rest. Bro. I'm actually having a blast with this setup. Engineer gaming. Nah, but Volcano is actually super fucking nutty on Axton, dude. Like, no one ever uses... Oh, whoops. No one ever uses that gun, like, ever. But since Axton has all that splash damage stuff, like, he can make it work super well. Except I'm just terrible at the game, so I can't make anything work well. I don't think I'm getting this kill. I could dream, though. Yeah, no, I'm not getting the angle. I'm dead. Nah, it's just more like Axton is underrated. This is also true. This is also true. But even on Axton, a lot of people don't really like using Nuke because they think it's a terrible skill. But it actually doesn't even do like half, like the damage is not even that bad. And it's staggered, like it fucking launches enemies, dude. It launches them so fucking far. Like it's actually crazy. Alright, where are these guys? Alright, grenade. Oh, I'm gonna damage myself. Crazy. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Nuke. Throw this right in the middle. So, he gets wombo combo, dead. Nuke is really fun and useful. It is at... Because I always see you spec into Nuke, and I'm like, why do you spec into Nuke? And the more I've been testing out this build and playing with it, I understand why. I understand why. Nuke is actually super fun to use. I think the only downside of this build is usually, for the majority of Axton builds, you want to go down double up for the slag turret. But since I'm already specking into Nuke, and I want Gemini plus all grit and resourceful, all of these skills, like, I'm not really going to go into double up. I don't really have the ability to. So, it is a little bit unfortunate. Nuke is so OP in normal mode in TVHM, even in UVHM and OP levels, it's really good. Yeah, no, this is actually just a good utility skill to have in general. Plus, like, if you spec it like how I did, like, you still get really good survivability and damage, especially with Battlefront, Steady, and Impact, plus with the fucking Engineer comm. Like, you're chilling. Is it worth to sacrifice one of the other capstones, though? In this scenario, yes. I think maybe if I switched out my Quasar for like a slag singularity, like that might be more efficient. But I think with having items like the slag and stuff, like I still have good ways to slag. So I think I would sacrifice double up for a Nuke, in my honest opinion. That's just me though. Nuke better than slag turret, especially when you got two. I would disagree, depending on how you want to play. If you don't want to keep on switching to a slag weapon, I would rather say do double up, and then Gemini, because then you can have one on the like wall, one on the ground, and then they can pretty much slag all the enemies like really easily. So you never really have to switch to a slag weapon. So I would say that, but if you don't really care that you have to go to a slag weapon and shoot it, then I would go Nuke and Gemini. I think this build would be perfectly fine. No onslaught? Yeah, no onslaught for this setup. I don't have the points for it. Plus, like, I do enough damage with Battlefront because I get plus 10 out of 5 with Battlefront. I have points in Impact, which gives me good gun damage, and then Study. And like most of the guns I'm using are splash damage, grenade damage, so that's why. People who don't use slag weapons are lame. It's just like because people don't like being forced to use slag, which I mean it's understandable, but like at the same time, a lot of the characters have ways to slag without using slag weapons. So like you can just go around that. And I made a whole video on this, if you guys know, but my main issue with slag is that it's not it being required, but the possible downtime of using slag. Like, sometimes switching weapons and then just trying to slag an enemy can be really annoying sometimes. So, like, having slag weapons that, like, do good damage and also slag and, like, I have all the solutions mentioned in that video, but, like, there definitely could be some changes to it, for sure. Well, actually, no, fuck this guy. I'm nuking him. Get nuked. Oh, and there's a fucking another guy. And then... think I'm missing all my... I'm trash. Absolute garbage. Come back here, though. You know what? The singularity is actually also good in the second win scenarios as well. Really, really good. It's understandable, but don't play OP levels then. Yeah, I 100% agree. People think that, like, everyone should be able to play OP levels, but no, OP levels are meant to be the most difficult pieces of in-game content. But I actually thought about it more, though, and I wish they made the peak, like, you're able to play the entire peak on just UVHM. You don't need to unlock all of the OP levels to do so. Because I actually love playing the peak myself, and I would assume other people like to do so as well. But they can't, because in just regular UVHM, you only get up to the 4 assassins instead of all of the different enemies and stuff. So I think if they made that change, that would be, like, amazing to do. Ooh, get nuked. Like, I could just throw singularity there. Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally halfway going through, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get fucking hit with the shot grenade. And he's standing. Okay, we're good, but Jesus Christ, he got pulled back to his cover. That is super dumb. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna reclaim my turrets. There you go. That's like saying everyone should be able to play the game on max difficulty. No, exactly, yeah. I think the ability to play the entire peak on UVHM should be available, but OP10 shouldn't be a difficulty everyone plays. I think that's something the majority of people can agree on, in my honest opinion. I don't think that's a crazy take to have. It's meant for better people who can use what excuse me, use whatever. Exactly. 100% would agree with you on that. Alright, I think actually let's go. I never really go on the side over here, so you can go and do that. I don't know how fighting Dukino's mom's gonna go, because I just suck at fighting Dukino's mom in general. But we can maybe try that later. And I barely use the Logan's gun, so we're going to still keep that. I'm going to use the Omen. And do I have any other cool fire weapons to use? No, not necessarily. Oh, Sawbar. What am I saying? I do. I use the Sawbar. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Nuke it. The saw bar is good. Oh no, it's fucking great. I love the saw bar. It's one of my favorite guns in this game. Except, apparently I can't use it because I'm absolute trash here. There you go. Like, it's a fantastic weapon. What is a guy up here or something? Where is he? Oh, there. Okay. I'm just gonna nuke his ass. Nuke his ass up. Nuke his ass up. There you go. Yep. Like, if you didn't need slag, then OP levels are pointless. Yeah, OP levels are intended to make you use all of your fucking tools at your disposal to get success. So not using one of the elements just makes it significantly harder to do that. Oh, I'm dead. I'm just gonna fucking do this. Bring his ass over here. Bink, bink. Bink, there you go. Like, there was some guy on fucking Twitter, like, a while back, and I was saying, like, slag is, like, important to, like, should be important to OP levels, and he's like, I hate how slag is required. I'm like, yeah, all the other elements are required. You need to use fire, you need to use shock, you need to use corrosive, and if you use explosive and non-elemental, 9 times out of 10 you're either playing Axton or Creek, which boost those skills. So you still technically need them, right? So, like, if people are complaining about needing slag, those same people should also complain about, like, the game requiring you to match elements. But no one does, because matching elements is a part of the game. Same with slag. You gotta fucking use slag to get your proper damage out. Ooh, that double shot was... no point in doing that. I love using this saw bar against the snowman. Oh no, it's fucking fantastic. Just this big hitbox, yeah. It's like saying, why should I have to use corrosive and not just burn the robots? Exactly. And you can in normal mode. That's the funny thing. In normal mode, this is exactly what you can do. And I think that's what the issue is, because there's so many things in normal mode and UVHM that, like, allows the player to do things that they're not supposed to. So that when they get into UVHM, and especially in OP levels, they don't really know how to play the game. Now, I think that's like the biggest critique I would have to say about the Borderlands 2 in specific, is that it doesn't really teach you how to play the game. Like, it gives you all the tools, but it doesn't really give you, like, hey, this is how you're supposed to do X, Y, and Z, you know? So, like, I feel like that's why a lot of people struggle with the end game, is because they just don't know how to play the game. And I think, like, when I did the stream with Fishman... oh, I got the fucking Madhouse. Let's go. OP8. And when I was doing the stream with Fishman, like, I hope you guys, like, if you were there, I hope you guys, like, fucking understood that, like, most of the things there, they seem like basic common knowledge, but when you look into the game, like, they barely teach you that. They barely teach you that. Like, Fishman, who's been playing the game for a while, like, he didn't even know that stuff, so... like, it's just, if Borderlands 2 actually taught people how to play the game better, they would not complain about its difficulty. That's my honest opinion. And then, let me just fucking launch another nuke at his ass. Yep. Yes, sir. Back up. Beautiful. Kobe. Yeah, we do not want that. Sag isn't necessarily required depending on the gear you're using, but it does make things a lot easier. Technically, on some characters, you don't need to use slag at all. Like Salvador, you do not need slag. But, in most cases, you do need slag, especially in bossing. I'll say that for sure. It's not required to use slag, but don't complain when it's really hard. Exactly. I would 100% agree. Yo, what's up, Cowboy Turtle? How are you doing? Thanks for dropping by. If you got to UVHM without knowing how to match elements, definitely a skill issue. I mean, at the same time, the game doesn't teach you, though. Like, this is because you've seen all the people on YouTube playing the game and all that stuff, but, like, if you play the game just raw, like, I think there's, like a fucking text message that shows up, you gotta, or the Marcus side mission. Some people just don't even do the Marcus side mission. So, like, can you really blame them for not knowing how to use elements when the game, the only way you can learn is on a fucking side mission? Right? Like, does that make sense? Oh yeah, Nuke is fucking staggering the shit out of this guy. And the bullet deflection's crazy. Oh my lord. And he fucking destroyed my turret. Oh. These guys are fucking beasts. Oh. Okay, I should not have done what I did. Oh my lord. People just like to complain. Exactly. I 100% agree on that. People do just like to complain. Debatable that the game doesn't teach you. Coming as a BL1 fan, it tells you a hell of a lot more than in BL1. But see, that's in comparison. When you look at like the bigger picture though, it doesn't really teach you that much, if that makes sense. Like if you compare it to something, yeah, it does teach you. But when you compare it into the general scheme of the game, it doesn't teach you as much as you should know before going into UVHM and OP levels. If that makes sense. No one can really complain about the game being too hard if it's either designed to be hard or if there's guides and tutorials available. It's just people don't want to learn how to play the game, basically. That's what it is. Alright, Nuke. Nuke. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just back up. There you go, turret. Just fucking destroy that guy for me. Thank you. The bullet deflection's crazy. Like, you see that? The fucking bullet deflection? I did the same mistake again. See, I don't learn. But he's just standing still. Come on. No! He's got unslagged. I'm actually so trash. See, example right there. That's literally just a skill issue. That doesn't mean the game should be rebalanced. It's just I'm ass at the game. Like, you see Lance enemies, red health bar, use fire right? Pff, nah. I mean, in that sense, yeah, it's straightforward. You just match the elements. But at the same time, like, you're thinking, you're putting yourself in your own perspective where you know how to play the game, but someone who's never played a Borderlands game, they might not fucking know, you know? It's like using sniper against a huge enemy when you can just use a shotgun or rifle. All the Marcus mission teaches is element matching. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's a side mission, though. It's not like a main mission. Oh, the health bars are often different, and you see different elements on guns. They usually go. They literally glow. Yeah, but like, you don't know which ones match with which unless you do the Marcus side mission. This is what I'm saying. Like the game doesn't teach you in the best way. If that makes sense. I started with BL2 and I understood how to match elements matter halfway through normal. Also, using wrong elements as resistant, right? I believe so, yeah, if you use the wrong element. This is true. But in normal mode, it doesn't matter because you can use any element on any type of enemy. And this fucking bullet deflection is so bullshit, bro. Oh my god. The bullet deflection, what the fuck? Like, this fucking guy is this guy is crazy. This guy is crazy. Like, I shot one bullet into him, like 50 bullets came my way. I'm actually so trash. I'm actually so trash. I've been really enjoying building a full Sniper Zero. Forgot how fun sniping in BL2 is. Oh no, it's fucking fantastic. It's super good. Even if you don't know the matchups, the fact is, it says they should let you know you need a different type of weapon. But in normal mode in TVHM, you still do crazy damage with non-matching elements. Like, if you use fire on robots, you still can kill them pretty easily. BL1 Lances are such bitches to fight. Sarge is trying so hard to defend the unskilled. I'm trying to be the devil's advocate, you know, because, like, fucking a lot of the shit, like, they don't teach you a lot of the shit in the game, though. That's the thing. They don't teach you a lot of the shit. And brother's not getting slagged. Brother's not getting like, what is this? Hold on, I'm gonna fucking like, get slagged, dude, please. Please, get slagged. this guy's fucking bullet. Hold on. I got a solution for this guy. Get fucked, idiot. Get fucked, you piece of garbage. Absolute trash. I won't deny my bias towards BL1, but BL2 teaches you the matchups a lot better. Which I would agree. But at the same time, that is just only based on that comparison. But in general, I think the entire, not even just the elements, but a lot of the things about the game, they don't really teach you that well. Like, if you don't figure it out, then you're not even paying attention. I didn't even use the turret and didn't die, and Star can't even stay alive with 2 turrets at his disposal? Bro, okay. Alright, listen. Listen here, bud. Okay? I'm trying to fucking discuss to you on how Borderlands 2 doesn't really teach you how to play the game well and use all of its tools. Right? And I'm getting flamed because I'm trying to have a discussion with chat, okay? So stop hurting my feelings. Just like how you figure out in Souls games to parry, not to just... Oh, here's the thing. I never parry in Dark Souls 3. I never parry. I just fucking dodge like a motherfucker. So, even that comparison's wrong. I agree with Ryan. If you really want to play the game, you pay attention to resistance and look for guns that don't say that. You learn quickly. But I just used elements as an example. There are a lot of other things about the game that people... that the game doesn't teach you that well. I was just using that as an example. Alpha, you literally fight from a mile away every time. No wonder you just don't die. Yo, what's up, Mr. TX? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually fucking wild. Oh, he didn't get crushed. I'm so upset. Yeah, no. These guys, hold on. I got a special gift for these guys. Oh, get fucked, idiot. You deserve that. You absolutely do deserve that. I got a special gift for these guys. Bap. Same with how annoying the game tells you. Oh my guys, give me 1 second. I'm back. Apologies for that. The same with how it's annoying when your game tells you how to do everything, just hold your hand. That's not what I'm arguing in the sense. Like, I'm saying, like, it should teach you some things, some general things, and then you have to use your game knowledge to improve on that. But, like, Borderlands 2 doesn't really do it, like, too well, if that makes sense. Mr. TX, I was up close to enemies in my turretless build. Alpha, you were fighting Perv in the room before. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you gonna really let Mr. TX disrespect you like that, Alpha? Alright, pick up my turrets. Whoa. Slag. There you go. Pick up my shield. Beautiful. There we go. There's nothing extra to know except jump, dunk, and match elements. Man, I gotta make that video breaking down how to play OP10. I gotta do that. Oh, let me go back to my Quasar. That's 2 rooms and 2 hallways away. Oh, get crushed, please. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Why go turretless Axton? I mean, I main NG and TFT, so again, possible bias, but turret is fun. I think it was just for a specific build Alpha did. And that's why I'm actually doing this build in general, because Alpha did a turretless, so I'm like, what if I just do a pure turret build? And use all of its strengths. And I'm having an absolute blast right now. I'll get fucked by the fucking Omen. Oh my lord. Time for his smoke break? Nah, it's just, I had to answer a phone call. I lure enemies to where I want them. I mean, yeah, to be fair, that is smart. That is one way you can play the game. Actually, I don't know why I threw it that far. What am I doing? Oh, It's the fucking bullet deflection motherfucker, bro. Like, this guy's just so ass to fight. This guy's actually just so trash. Whatever. I think we get the gist, though. We get the gist in that area. The game does do that. The flame enemies earlier on in the game, you are likely are still using the tinderbox since the game has been most effective so far. However, it teaches you that elements can be both strong and weak. You can still use fire against the fire resistant. Like, you could still kill him pretty easily. Like, it does teach you to match elements, but the actual balance of the game... Okay, yeah, let me rephrase the argument like this. The game does tell you to match elements, even though it's in a side mission, but that's besides the point. The game in TVHM and normal mode in TVHM doesn't enforce those habits, because you can still kill things really easily while not matching elements and still do really good damage. So it doesn't enforce those principles that you learn in normal mode. And in UVHM, you're most likely not fucking doing the side missions, so... You already have this habit of not matching elements, and UVHM, you're probably going to still have that same habit, and then you're going to fucking eat dick and balls, and you're going to be like, oh, why do I keep on dying? Why do I keep on dying? Like, that's my argument. I think I just phrased it a little bit poorly, but I think that makes more sense. I at least I hope it does. It literally says, best to whittle enemies down, then use a fire to get the ash. Not good against fire. That's true, but that's a side mission. Even in normal, the tinderbox becomes near unusable against them. Yeah, because it's level 4. Or like really low level. So you would just use a better gun on that. It's in multiple side missions. Well, that specific voice line wasn't in multiple side missions. I can't remember if I've seen resist show up when using shock weapons, so it might be a neutral element. Actually, I can show you that. Watt in Southpaw, he resists shock. So let me go to Southpaw. Actually, I guarantee it says somewhere in the story to match elements. Nope. Nowhere in the story it does not. The Hornet is corrosive, good for Boom Boom. The BP is explosive, good for Flint. Flint drops a small damage flame pistol, which becomes bad in the area after next. I don't know, it seems like Star Guy doesn't play Borderlands. Hold on, I'm going Cowboy Turtle. So, the beginning of the game, yeah, you get the Hornet for Boom Boom. But you might not even get the Hornet. So whatever. You fight Boom Boom. Then you get the BP, which you might not even get, but whatever. You get the BP. You use that against Flint. You get the tinderbox. After that, what happens? What other matching do you get? I don't know. I forgot about Watt. Yeah, Watt is shock resistant. Actually, let's go to the Hero's Pass and use corrosive weapons instead. They teach you in many ways about the elements. It's up to the player to learn using these methods. They just hand it to you, and then they... Hold on. In the beginning of the... How do I explain this? In the beginning of the game, they might give you those tools, yes. But it doesn't matter if you have the Hornet. It doesn't matter if you have the tinderbox. It doesn't, like... It gives you those tools, but you don't need to use those tools in order to succeed. You don't need those tools in normal mode in TVHM. So it doesn't matter if they are good against the following enemy, but you can use whatever. You can use fire. You can literally use fire on the fucking Clayton guys, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can still kill them. It's gonna be a lot harder, but it's still possible, right? And that's probably the only spot where there's damage resistance for fire. And then even after that, like loaders, sure they're resistant to fire, but you can still kill them with fire. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Just because they give you the tools, there's no incentive to use the tools because everything is so killable with the improper elements. It's weird that Watt is shock resistant and drops a shock weapon. Yeah, that is kind of weird. But I mean, I think they just tried to make all the assassins resistant to something. Like, Oni is resistant to explosive. Fucking, what is it? Roof is, oh no, not Roof, the other one. I forget his name, but he's resistant to fire, and then Roof, I don't know what he's resistant to, but yeah. It teaches you about resistance after Flint, since it only taught you strength up to that point. But you don't have to use those tools, and plus those are legendaries. That's what I'm trying to argue. Like, you don't have to use those items to kill Flint. Like, you're talking about the game teaches you by having a gun that is a 1 in 10 chance to drop. And someone playing the game the first time might not get those drops. You see what I'm saying? Like, sure, it gives you those items, but majority of players are not getting them guaranteed from both Knuckle Dragger and Boom Boom without knowing how to farm. No, you can't use bosses. Try use a fire weapon against a warrior or Saturn without B. Well, at that point, you're using fucking the non-elemental weapons, though. You can use non-elemental weapons and still do great damage. And fire might not be as strong, but then they might just default to some other weapons they have. If the player is dumb enough to slam their head against a brick wall that's actively saying resist, then they assume it won't get harder. The players likely doesn't care. But that's the thing, the game, normal mode in TVHM doesn't get harder, though. It's only when they get into UVHM, that's when it starts to get really hard. That's what I'm trying to say. Star definitely had the element problem when he played and didn't know why. I did not have that problem. Maybe when I was 11 when I first started playing this game, but I don't think it was like that crazy of an issue for me. Anyway, I didn't even switch my guns to match this area. So we'll do Hornet. We'll keep the Varuk, and we'll do, let's do the Retcher, fuck it. Let's do the Retcher, see how the Retcher is. I don't know how good it is, but yeah. So who cares, the average casual will not play the story 3 times. But we're arguing in the sense that it's someone who really enjoys the game and wants to get all the way to the end game. That's the case we're discussing. Oh, let me put on the bone. For a first-time player, Bloodshot, 1,000 Cuts, Opportunity, Sawtooth are definitely really hard. I guess so, yeah, but I don't think that it inherently teaches you to go and match elements, though. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I'm arguing this very poorly, but maybe if I wasn't focusing on here, I can develop a better argument to explain it. And I'm probably dead here. Yep, I'm dead. Because I'm trash. So just give up at this point. But like, I'm not wrong though. I'm not wrong. First time player, man, Bloodshot still sometimes kicks my ass when I don't farm. Yeah, but that doesn't teach element matching though. Like, playing the game, the map is just generally hard, but it's not telling players, hey, go match these elements and use them properly. Like, it's not. Oh, so I'm just not playing the build how I'm supposed to be playing it. We'll do some grenades there. There you go. Even normal Sawtooth without elements, I still get fucked up. I don't want to be that guy, but I think that might be a little bit of a skill issue. I am seeing resistant literally right now. If someone cared, they look into getting rid of that. Being said, Sawtooth is easy. That's a skill issue, Ryan. Yeah, that's what I would have to say. I got a Vermi spawn. Yo, W Cobra. W Cobra, let's go. You guys talk like you didn't get fucked up a lot in Sawtooth. Not now, I don't get fucked. Before. But you're still talking about, like, right now you still get cooked. But at this point now, I don't get cooked in Sawtooth. Because it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a map to get through. Sawtooth is fun. I do love Sawtooth. Sawtooth is a great map to play. In fact, we'll go test Sawtooth after we go through Heroes Pass. I don't care who it is. Everyone struggles at Sawtooth in one of their playthroughs. Yeah, in UVHM, not normal. Normal, I do not struggle on fucking Sawtooth. Also, I played that terribly. I should have slagged him first. Actually, I'm gonna... What am I doing? I have this gun and I'm not using it. Oh, I might be dead here because I play this dumb. Yeah, I played it dumb. I think I'm dead here. Yep. I should have just held back. Damn. You tend to have more gear options than Bloodshot. Bloodshot, you're relatively limited, so early game can be a pain if you don't look for gear. This is true. But that's more of like a farming thing than I would say an element issue, you know what I'm saying? Trying to go through Sawtooth under-leveled. Yeah, but then, yeah, see, the issue is, again, it's not element. It's just, hey, stay on level, right? That's the issue. I only struggled in Sawtooth when I first played the game. I think everyone did, yeah. I end up being level 24 at Sawtooth and get fucked up against level 28s. And then, yeah, that's a issue, not an ish-us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stay on level for that. Hey, right, yep. You dropped the Slag North feed, but in TVH I'm farming the heads. Oh, that. Well, congrats on the North Fleet, even though it's not that useful. But hopefully, you could spawn him again to get more of his heads. I guess it's more damage fall off than element. I guess exactly. It's just if you stay on level with the enemies. Oh, I knocked his ass off with the nuke. Look at that. But yeah, as long as you stay on. Oh, he's right behind me. I'm like, what the fuck? If you stay on level, you're pretty much fine. Okay, yeah, I'm playing this like absolute trash right now. I'm gonna fucking just restart this map because I've just been thinking of ways to articulate my points. I guess it's more damage. Yep. I'm literally level 18 in Sawtooth on my gauge right now. Anyone that would have had a problem. Dude, like, I think even if I was there at level 18, I would have a severe problem. Level 18 is actually crazy. What? Throw one more grenade. Nuke. Actually, I'm gonna switch to the Pimpernel because I kind of want to see how it is on the setup. Did I not add it? Where's my... I swear. There it is. Okay. I was about to say. I think the game teaches you a lot more about elements than it does about being on level. Well, you said the problem yourself. You are gauged. Yeah. Again, Ryan brings up a good point. No, it doesn't, because Claptrap literally says... I swear to God, I might be mistaken. But Claptrap literally says, oh, look at the fucking indicator on his health. You are over level. You're under leveled. You need to go and get more levels before you fight these enemies. I'm not even trolling. I think that is literally a thing he says word for word. The little icon next to this thing, and this is not on a side mission. This is in the middle of just playing the game. If you are under leveled, I'm 99% sure Claptrap's like, hey, these guys have this fucking marker next to their name. They are over leveled. You need to go level up. So that is not a great point to mention, because that is actually in the base game and not on the side missions like the elements are. Boom. Yes, Claptrap says this. Thank you, Slags. And welcome to the chat, Naxianya. Does anyone else always do Bloodshot Stronghold under leveled? Me, no. I always just try to stay on level. I know, Alpha, you don't like doing the side missions and stuff. For me, I always end up trying to do the side missions. Like, I just do side missions because I don't want to do, like, farms and stuff. I kind of play normal mode like I'm a, like, quote-unquote noob, so I just go through all the side missions and do all of that instead. Alright, I'll back up. I gotta do per first try and rush through. I don't know how I got so low. I'm trying to beat normal before I'm level 20. Yeah, I don't know how you got so fucking low, but Dupa does carry you the entire game. You can use that on pretty much everyone. I think you can even still use it on Oni in normal mode. I'm pretty like 99% sure that works perfectly fine to use in normal mode. I could be wrong on that though. Farouk for the sweep. Thank you, Farouk. He does say something along those lines, but being consistently told resist if you use the wrong element in your phase. But you can, like, even if it says resist, you can still kill them though. That's my point. It tells you resist. Like right here, it says resist, resist, resist. But in normal mode, you can still kill them while the gun is saying resist. That's my argument. It does tell you resist, but in your brain, it's like, I'm still killing things. I don't care if it says resist. You know what I'm saying? Does that make more sense to you, Cowboy Turtle? I mean, I hope it does. Hopefully that made my point a little bit more clear, but yeah. He says that, but most new players, that's never gonna happen unless you go somewhere you're not supposed to. No, it should. For me, it happened. For me, that's what happened. Because if you don't do side missions, you get underleveled super fast. Or if you're not killing things, you get underleveled super fast. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have aimed down sights on the Varuk. Or not even used the Varuk there. I should have just used my Hornet. If you start a new game and go in the peak for the XP method, Claptrap will say it. Oh yeah, this is true, yes. This is true, he does say that, yeah. I don't know, he always does, but it's just a quick way. Yeah, but what new players immediately goes to the peak? Me. But they don't tell you about what all being underlevel does. They do tell you you do less damage by the percentage. Meeting the bunker at level 16 was a problem even with a Dupa. So I'll still argue they teach elements better than being on level. No, they don't. They don't. Because they tell you once, yeah, if you see this indicator, don't have this indicator up, and you're like, okay, I won't see that fucking indicator when I play. And then that's it. That's the end of the story right there. Oh, I'm gonna fucking singularity because the guy's right there. Oh, I'm dead. I'm cooked. And I killed everything. Loader. Loader. Pimpernel. Save me. I forgot I have this busted ass gun. I could just second win me whenever I need to. I'm gonna just do this. And then fucking chuck this. Oh, get pooped off the map! And then, oh, got me. No, Pimpernel. Ah, I could have got him if I used it earlier. That was my bad. Elements literally say resist. I think someone says immune. Being under level doesn't say anything, just to run. But you're not getting my point. It says resist, but you can still kill them while it's being resistant. You can still kill loaders with fire. If it's an on-level weapon. So all that does is like, oh, if my guns are just on level, I should be fine. That's what that tells you. Oh, what the fuck happened to my turret? Oh, did I pick it up? I picked it up, bro. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my, he's dead. He's dead. What? I killed him. How did I not get the second win? They tell you once the skull and then you have a bad time, like a fat skeleton, but they don't teach you about the fat guns drop off like 2 or 3 levels. But they don't in normal mode. They don't drop off extremely in normal mode or UVHM. Like the Herald is a great example of that. It doesn't drop off. Even like if you get like a good Ravager, like some guns just do not drop off. Also, pushing through with elements way easier than pushing through underleveled. Well, yeah. What I don't understand what that argument is. Cause like underleveled, they have actual damage reduction. They actually have a damage reduction on top of the damage resistance. So if you're pushing with elements and fucking being on level, like, I don't know what that point is. You can even kill Flint with a fire weapon. I don't know about that, but I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. That's probably like the only case where I can say, yeah, I don't think I don't think you can use a non-proper gun and kill him. Anyway, making this area 10,000 times harder than it needs to be. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Just get nuked. Get nuked, dude. The performance of the gun is still worse than a normal bullet weapon. The player will take this indicator. What they're doing is incorrect and switch accordingly. You argue the Herald, so I'll argue with the Hornet and bonus package. Those don't fall, like, they don't fall off too bad. They never tell you the damage reduction for being underleveled. You don't need to know the damage reduction. You just need to know to not be on level. That's the thing. You don't need to know, oh, X amount of damage reduction is here. No, you just need to know, if you see the skull, you do less damage to them. You need to not let that happen. So then in your mind, you're like, okay, let me just stay on level. And you don't even need to be on level. You just need to make sure the enemies are only 2 levels above you. Then there's no damage reduction. That's all you need to know. And I'm trash. I'm absolutely fucking garbage at this game. Yes, man, kill Flint in the longbow run. Yeah, but that was like with a cheesy ass setup though. With critical ascension, I believe, right? I can't remember the exact setup. Also, using a level 10 gun at level 20 against level 20s, way better than using the same level 10 gun at level 17 against level 20s. Hold on, let me reread that again. Also, using a level 10 gun at level 20 against level 20s is way... Yeah, I mean, that's true, but like, I don't understand what point you're trying to make there. Hornet doesn't fall off too much. You can carry to Wilhelm. I've never used it for Wilhelm, but I wouldn't be surprised, I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't be too surprised by that. Actually, I'm gonna pick up my turret. Mass is way better than our normal beginner player. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I don't know how relevant that example is that Alpha mentioned. I will have to agree with that point. I'm just gonna stay in here. Except I'm trash, so it doesn't matter. Pimpernel. Motherfucker's floating. Motherfucker's floating up here. I'm backing up. I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked live. Oh. No. Get here, loader. Chuck. Chuck. Reloading. There you go. Okay, hold on. Hornet doesn't. Yep, I already read that. The area is hard. Shame you don't have access to 400 stacks and 700% additional weapon damage to kill them loaders. That's pretty funny. They never tell you that. They simply say to run. Newer players will simply assume they'll do more damage, maybe have a bit more health. They'll likely just keep attacking, assuming it's just a challenge, not almost impossible. But Claptrap literally says, yeah, they have more levels than you. Run away. That doesn't mean, oh, you need to know they have damage reduction. That just means, oh, okay, I should stay on level. And the game punishes you if you don't stay on level as much because of the damage reduction. So it forces players to level up and stay on level. But elements, it doesn't matter too much. The Let's Go can carry to the end of the game. No B shield or cloud kill required. Yep. Like most games being under level, people think that's good because they're so good they can beat high level areas. The Let's Go only is good if you're not under leveled. Exactly, and that's why they teach you to not be under leveled though. That's I don't know what that argument is though. Oh shit, he's fucking right there. Loader, ooh. Yeah, I would love a booster drop. Did I not pick it up? Bro. Booster. Group up. Nuke. Okay. I think I do have a good solution for this. Hold on. Lyuda, where are you? There you go. There you go. Nice. I'm gonna switch back to the Pimpernel before I go down. Because I know that's exactly what's gonna happen. Once you get good at the game, being under level doesn't really matter. It definitely does matter. The only thing they teach you is run. They don't teach you about how punishing. But them telling you to run is indicative of... But you're forgetting the point. They say they're over leveled. Run away. Why are you running away? Because They're over your level. And that instinctively tells you, don't be under-leveled. You don't need to know the intricacies of, oh, if they're over-leveled, they do more damage reduction, all this stuff. You just need to know, okay, the game doesn't want me to be under-leveled. That's all that message needs to tell you, and it doesn't need to go more in depth. That's it. It's that simple. Only doesn't matter if you like a couple underleveled or in UVHM or OP levels. I mean, I guess, yeah. Like 3 levels under, a new player will just assume the area is meant to be super tough. Not that the enemies are tough because damage reduction, but they don't need to know that there's damage reduction. That's something they learn later on. They don't need... I don't understand this argument. If the players know if you're under-leveled, you should not engage. That's all they need to know. I don't understand this argument that they need to know about the damage reduction and the more damage they do. I don't understand that argument. I don't know what argument is being made there. They don't need to know about being like the damage reduction. They just need to know these guys are over leveled. I should not engage. That's literally what that message indicates. So there's no point in needing to know if, oh, they do damage reduction, more damage, all this stuff. They just need to know, don't engage. They learn elements much quicker via resist. But they don't, because you're not listening. Because it says resist, but you're still killing them effectively in normal mode. This is what I'm trying to say. It tells you resist, but you're still killing them fine. They tell you to run, and if you don't run, you get your ass kicked. That's what I'm trying to argue. The resist doesn't teach you anything because you still can do good damage against them if you don't follow that message. And same with being underleveled. If you're underleveled, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Like, I don't know what to tell you. There's a difference. There is a difference. And now I'm down. It's a good thing I switched to the Pimpernel. So I should be fine. Should be, but I'm ass, so. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna just run over here. Check this. Is TVHM the second playthrough? Is that the third? Yeah, it's the second, yeah. Star's getting rage baited? I guess I am. I don't know. But... if they should know, don't fight high levels, then why is OP levels a thing? Because you're literally inducing the challenge. The reason it's fine to do OP levels is because you are inducing them being over leveled. They explain to you enemies will be more over leveled, so it will be a lot tougher to fight them. Because you're putting that on yourself with the OP levels. I'm not trying to rage bait. I'm genuinely arguing that elements are top better. But they're not. They're not, though. Even in OP levels doesn't say you get damage reduction. But you don't need them to tell you it's damage reduction because you already know if they're more over level. It's a lot harder to kill them. You just have to think about it in the most simplest terms. You can learn, oh, they do X damage reduction. But you just know, oh, if I increase their level and they're higher level than me, I know that they do more damage than me. They're more powerful compared to me. I know, that's all you need to know. You don't need to know how much damage reduction you do against them. OP levels are for those who want the challenge. Yeah, and by the time you get into OP levels, you're probably watching guides and content like that, and they'll probably teach you. Or tell you this stuff. Right? Anyway. Just gonna chuck that right in the middle. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful placement. Yeah, how would you know you get damage reduction but not elements doing less when they resist? But by the time in UVHM you will, because not only are they on level, but enemies have health regen, and they fucking they actually resist the elements. That's what I'm saying. But hold on. How do I explain this? In normal mode in UVHM, it doesn't matter if you match elements. In UVHM, it does matter if you match elements. But since you're so used to the habits of not matching elements in normal in UVHM, when you go, or normal in TVHM, when you go into UVHM, you have those predetermined habits. So you have to go and actually learn how to play the game in order to play UVHM. Same thing could be people knowing how to use elements right. It's easier to understand. I don't know what. Same thing could be people knowing how to use elements right. It's easier to understand. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they not having access to OP levels is actually fun, since this is a lot of build that work and all the characters are viable except that trap, since Ryan talked about OP levels. I mean, I think OP levels are good. I think OP levels are a good thing. But I think that's besides the point. I think my point about elements is that you don't need to match elements. All the stuff that they teach you on your first playthrough, you don't need to apply it. And same thing with TVHM. So when you go into UVHM and you start trying to use your same habits, they don't work. And the players are going to be like, huh? Why doesn't it work? And they're like, oh, I actually have to go and match my elements now? Because if I don't, they do less damage, because the damage reduction, or if an enemy is resistant to the element, it is a lot more punishing in UVHM. Like, literally, it is. Hold on, I got this. Hold on. I'm gonna pull out this chart for you. I'm gonna pull up this chart. Borderlands 2 elements, mental Mars. Where is it? Borderlands 2 closest. Alright. I don't know why I turned that on. Whoops. Like how there's higher levels, so I must do 20% less damage, but not. No, fire definitely should be good against someone who's on fire. But that they don't know they do 20% damage reduction though. My entire point is that in normal mode in TVHM, they don't force you to match elements. So when you get into UVHM, you're used to a playstyle where you don't have to match elements. So when you actually need to, like, you have to incorporate that, and it's going to take a lot longer. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my entire point. That's my entire argument right there. I'm not saying they're so dumb they'll never learn how to use elements. But I'm saying it doesn't enforce it in normal and TVHM, which doesn't make people actively think about matching elements until UVHM. That's my entire argument. It's easier to understand that wrong elements do less damage compared to... This is why I pulled this article up. So here are the damage values you do based on the playthrough you're playing. So non-elemental, it stays the same, whatever. So for elements, right? Incendiary damage, it does 150 more to normal health, and only 75 in normal. And then for True Vault Hunter, it's 40 and 40. And then, yeah, normal mode, 90, 75, 150, 60, 60, 40, 60, 40. And then, same with Shock. Doesn't do anything against health. And then Shields, it does more. And then armor, it does nothing. So you can use shock the entire game, basically, and be fine. When you pick up an element for the first time, Claptrap mentions that elements is most effective against unless you have hints turned off. Oh, does he? Oh, he might actually, now that I think about it. That would have helped in my argument, lol. He might have then. And they don't force the player to do side quests and level up. They just assume the difficulty is intended when under level, rather than knowing they deal less % damage. If you don't do that before you HM, you're actually stupid. That's only 50% less. But like, you could still play perfectly fine though without elements. That's my entire argument. Who cares about Claptrap's hints when Marcus teaches you it? But that's on a side. Bro, we're just getting fucking. Oh my god. Fucking. Yeah, here's the table of the fucking effectiveness, basically. And switching to different guns when it says resist is common sense. But if you still can kill the enemy with the gun that resists, it doesn't matter. That's what my... You're not understanding that, though. Yes, it says resist. Yes, the gun does less effective work. But it still kills shit. It still kills them. So even if it says resistant, it still works. That's my point. Of course, it's less effective compared to the matching element. But if it still works, why would I switch? That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. And I don't even know why we're still going into the fucking elements and shit. The entire argument was just that the game doesn't teach you that well for OP levels. So then when people do ass in OP levels, they complain the game and not about them at like their skill issue. That was just my entire argument. I don't know why we're going so in depth with the fucking elements and the fucking overpower the levels and stuff. My entire argument is the game doesn't teach you that well on how to actually play an endgame. That's it. And switching to different guns when it's whatever. I already read that. I thought I remembered something being said that corrosive is good against armor for Claptrap. That might be the thing Alpha was referring to. But assuming the player is brainless and powers through it, they won't do either. You can use shock the whole game. Sounds like a Gauge W and Krieg L. I love Krieg. I guess so, yeah. And they still kill over-leveled enemies. But it's... Killing over-leveled enemies is a lot more harder than killing enemies with using non-matching elements. I think that's a fact. Gauge doesn't have any W's. That's crazy. That's like saying if you can punch an enemy to death, why should I ever use a gun? Well, I don't know what that argument is, because if you're playing a melee character, if I can fucking do more melee damage, why would I use a gun? That's exactly what I would fucking do. Like, yes! That is exactly what I would fucking do. Okay, this guy might be a little bit tough to deal with, so I'm going to try to just have everything set up as properly as possible. Alright, kill this guy before he destroys my turret. Alright, nice. Harder? Well, why is it harder? They're just healthier, right? That's all they know. Well, if they engage with them, they'll take more damage. They won't do as much damage to them. They'll see that. So, although the game doesn't instinctively tell you, you would know not to engage with them. And it's different between resistance and damage reduction, because when you shoot at them, right? You actually do less damage, but when it says resistant, you still can do effective damage. That's my point. So you can't argue and say, oh, well, if you go and you push an enemy that's overleveled and still kill them, right? Or you do less damage, like, it still works perfectly fine, but with elements, they're not the damage reduction doesn't say reduced, but they can see they do less damage to them comparatively. They can see, I don't know why you keep on mentioning the resist. Why are you mentioning the resist? I already said, you can have the message resist on the screen, but you can still kill them perfectly fine without needing to switch. That's my entire point. But damage reduction, no matter what elements you're doing, matching elements, all that stuff, if they're over leveled, it is a lot harder to kill them. That's my entire argument. I don't know what's super hard to understand about that. Like, just saying, oh, it says resist. It doesn't matter if it says resist if the gun that is being resisted still works perfectly fine. That's what I'm saying. But not knowing elements do less, not matching, because they know their gun is dealing less. But it doesn't matter if they know if the gun is still doing fine. If the gun is performing perfectly fine, even though it says resist, they don't care to switch. That's my point. But an overleveled enemy, no matter what weapons you use, you're still going to do less damage to them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's literally how it is. It's their fault for not switching. But they don't need to switch. That's my argument. You don't need to switch. Because their guns still do good damage. So it's not their fault. Because they know their guns do fucking work. If it says resistance, and I'm shooting my fucking pistol, and it's still killing them perfectly fine, why would I need to switch? You don't. The game doesn't incentivize you. And then when you get to UVHM and you don't switch, you're like, man, my gun's not doing any more work. Oh, now I gotta use elements. And that changes up their entire playstyle. That's my argument. But you keep on going back to this point, but it says resistance. It doesn't matter if it says resistance if you're still able to kill them the same with that gun. That's what I'm telling you. It can say fucking resistance, but if you're still doing the same damage, why am I going to switch? Or not the same damage, but a little bit less damage, but it's still killing them effectively, why am I going to switch? I'm not going to switch. I'm going to use the same fucking gun, even if it's not the matching element, even if it's not the same fucking, or like, not matching element, all that stuff. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Hornet can deal damage with flesh enemies just fine. So can the Gup. Thank you, Alpha. That's my point. In normal and TVHM, it doesn't fucking matter. Because you can still do good damage without matching elements. But in UVHM, there's now an incentive to match elements. And most people are probably not matching elements because a lot of guns work really easily in normal and TVHM. So when they get to UVHM, and the same strategies they've been using in the previous two playthroughs don't work, now they have to enforce that playstyle of matching elements. That's the whole argument right there. It does, it's a part of the game. I don't know what that's in reference to. The matching elements part? It is a part of the game, but they don't enforce it. That's what I'm saying, they don't enforce it. So what happens when they're so under-leveled for the story? They simply only know run. Hold on, wait a minute. Are you... No, that is a terrible argument. Because if they see an enemy over-leveled and they have to run, that means I need to get on their level. How do I get on their level? I have to kill enemies on my level so I can get to that level. That is a terrible argument. Terrible counter argument. Completely terrible counter argument. Because if they see they're over leveled, that means you have to get on their level. That is a terrible counter argument. That's optional, much like elements. It's not, because damage reduction is or enemies being more over leveled is a lot harder to actually push the story compared to elements. If you're not matching the elements, you'll be perfectly fine no matter what. But if you're not on level, it becomes way more hard to push the story. The difficulty curve with not matching elements and the difficulty curve of not staying on level is completely different. They're completely different. Like, it does not get exponentially more hard the more you don't use matching elements. But with being under leveled, it gets exponentially more hard the more over leveled they are. And I don't have my... I'm gonna just die here. Even at OP10, the Hornet and Guppy can deal damage to flash enemies just fine. I'm just saying they can run away from the story by doing side missions. And level up, yes. Without a build or B not matching elements and OP levels, you're not killing anything. Somewhat true. That is somewhat true. In the rare cases, like the Hornet in OP10, you do have splash damage bonuses, which allow you to kill flash enemies, and the Guppy does it good enough base damage to where you can still kill flash enemies, but for the most part, you do have to match your elements, yes. Just because they can kill without matching doesn't mean they should when it's A, told to matching doesn't mean they are A, told to them in numerous ways, B, obviously from less damage, and C, Lily tells you on the item. But you're not listening to my argument. You are just completely you're jumping over what I'm saying. You're jumping over what I'm saying. There's no incentive to follow what they tell you. There is no incentive to follow what they tell you. Because you don't do extremely less damage. You do a little bit less, but not to the degree to where you can't kill enemies. You're jumping over the thing. You're jumping over my argument. You know, I'm just going to leave this area. We're going to go to Sawtooth because I want to go back to some fire weapons. Or even try some shock weapons. Why not? Because they don't get, like, negatively debuffed against flesh enemies. We'll do that. Biggest Borderlands crash out after. I wouldn't say I'm crashing out, but I'm just explaining. I'm trying to explain my point, but I feel like my arguments are just getting fucking avoided. I'm not saying that they don't teach you anything about elements at all. But there's no incentive to use elements in normal mode. But for my argument, they can still kill even if under-leveled. They know that their elements deal less damage, though. They don't know why their guns do less damage for being under-leveled. But you don't need to make it that complex. Because with being under-leveled, you have your XP bar. If your XP bar is 3 levels below, and the game tells you, don't engage with these guys, you know to get your level up. But elements, if you don't match them, you can still kill enemies perfectly fine. That's my point. That's my point, which means they get told told elements are better. No, that's not. No, just no. That's not how what they get told. This whole thing is just very speculative and could stand in court. Next, he's gonna time out anyone saying the word element or resist. No, I'll never do that. I'm never gonna shy away from an argument that someone has to say. I'm not a fucking pussy. Dot damage doesn't decrease, but bullet damage does when underleveled. No need to trash Claptrap for not explaining the overall system. He is dumb, you know. That's true. That is true. Stars just thinks every new Borderlands player is just retarded. I'm not saying they're retarded, but they just don't know. Because you're thinking in the mindset of someone who's played the game, though. That's the thing. You're thinking in that mindset. You gotta think of someone who never touched the Borderlands game in their entire life. Simply being told to run isn't letting you know why it's ineffective for being underleveled. Literally, you look at your level bar. That is all you need to know. That is all you need to know. Look at your level bar. If it's like, don't engage with these guys because they're above your level, you just go on level. That's all that teaches you. And if you go and try to engage, oh, guess what? Claptrap was right because they're harder to fight. So you're like, okay, now I got to go level up. So your point is not correct, actually. It is not correct. Because by experience, it teaches you to actually go and level up. But with elements, it doesn't matter if you match or not. Sure, if you do match and you notice, oh, they do more damage, I might as well match. Sure, you can do that. But for the majority of players, they're not going to go and match. And they're not going to get punished for not matching because the damage reduction is not bad. So there's no incentive. But in being underleveled, there is an incentive to be on level compared to not matching elements. You're proving the point by doing OP10 or... I don't know. You're proving the point by doing OP10 and running in and dying. I don't even know how to tackle that because I don't even know what you're trying to say. Are you saying I'm proving the point of overpowered level or the me being underleveled or me just being trash? I don't know what you're trying to argue there. Normal in TVHM doesn't force you to match elements. UVHM doesn't necessarily force you either. This is true, but in UVHM, they're always going to be on your level, and they also just have health regen as well. Ryan is a top tier hater. He is 100%. But they told you that weapons deal more against their type, but there's no point. You're just jumping over the argument over and over and over again. Yes, it does more damage. I'm not denying that fact, and they do tell you it does more damage. But when your gun still does the same amount of damage to the enemy, even though it says resistant, they can still use that gun. They can just completely avoid that information because there's no incentive. But with being underleveled, the damage reduction and penalty is way worse compared to elements in the earlier modes. That's why being underleveled is more of a debilitating factor compared to elements. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't force you, but it's way more enforced than being underleveled. Yeah, the game eventually ends up being more enforced to elements in the endgame. But that's what I'm saying. Since there's no initiative in the early game, when you get to endgame where elements are important, you don't know how to challenge that as well. Because the game doesn't punish you for not matching elements, even though they tell you to match elements. Star dying is a skill issue. 100% agree. There's no point in farming to become on level if they just pump enough lead into them to kill them. But that just becomes an issue because then you're like, oh, I have no ammo. I don't have iridium. I have to go. Where do I get iridium? Oh, I gotta go kill enemies and farm. Oh, kill enemies. I'm on level now. So there's no point in farming the iridium because you'll end up being on level anyway because you have to go farm the iridium somewhere to not run out of ammo or out of money or stuff like that. Anyway, I'm just going to play the game now. Let's test Thunderbolt Fist. Let's use the Storm because I want to. And then, I do have a Twister, I believe. Yes. I don't have a Shock Bone. I might go Gibbon a Shock Bone real quick. Let me go do that. So we're talking like most normal players and beginners even play TVHM or begin normal and quit. I mean, most people play Axton, and everyone thought Axton was trash, no? This is a true stat. Axton is one of the most played Vault Hunters in Borderlands 2. In Borderlands 2, he's the most played Vault Hunter. But there's always this notion that he's one of the worst Vault Hunters to play. But everyone played him, so they just don't know how to play. I apologize for my first impressions, by the way, lol. I love arguing in debates. I'm not... Cowboy Turtle, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the arguments, if that makes sense. I'm not mad at you as a person or anything like that. It's just the arguments you're making, I just do not agree with, and I think they're either strawmans or just not comparable to what I'm trying to argue, if that makes sense. So it's completely fine to debate, but I think your point is just not right. That's literally all it is, and sometimes I do get heated when I get into arguments. I will admit that. My life was boring until Ryan and Star Crash Out Killer said I have a heated argument. My life is not fulfilled. Well, I appreciate you enjoying the crash out. I didn't think Axton was trash when I beat the game with him. But the majority of the community did. That's my point. I'm not saying it's like of course, a case-by-case bias. Case by case, people are going to have different opinions. But the majority of the community at the time thinks Axton is the worst. Was the worst Vault Hunter. Me and Demon Knight have proved Axton is very good. Yep, this is true. Shock. Copy. Okay, no, yeah, this is already open. So, backpack. Paste code. Excuse me. Save. Alright, we're good. Drew, he's pulling out the Google now? No, I was literally just pulling it out for the fucking Gib, that's all. Your Gibbon stuff? Yeah, this is not a... Unsubscribe. Yeah, no, this is just a fucking game save character anyway, so I'm just wanting to go and test stuff. I thought Gage was trash. I was bored of playing her until like 2 gimmicks and was proven right. Trash is the fun department. I don't know, Gage is just... I don't even think Gage is fun, in my honest opinion. Like, she's trash and just not fun. I think I played Axton for 1 hour only. Yo, what's up, Supersonic? How you doing? Yeah, no, I mean, like, a lot of people that pick Axton because he's just the regular commando guy, but, like, technically, like, in the community, a lot of people thought Axton was the worst character. Yeah, they made Krieg great and Gage ass. Like, Krieg is not even, like, if you have to think about it theoretically, Krieg is not really up to par in certain aspects. More specifically, the raid bossing. The mobbing, he's an absolute fucking demon. But when it comes to the actual bossing and raid bossing, unless there is a kill skill, he is not that good. Right? The base 4 Vault Hunters have way more utility to make raid bossing, mobbing, all of that, like, super easy compared to the DLC characters. As Gage, she can boss really well and mob, but her fucking anarchy is complete trash and just unfun to use and play and actually use effectively without just going and stacking for like 20 minutes. And Krieg has insane mobbing, crazy mobbing, and the potential to have really amazing bossing capabilities, but he needs to rely on his kill skills to do so. That's 4,000 times less hours than me. I like the turret in the intro cutscene, so I played Axton first. I mean, I don't blame you. Axton is fun as hell. Mods, though, doesn't help console players. What are you responding to? I did not know. My first Vault Hunters I've played in every BL or Mordecai Zero, Claptrap, and Moe's. Yeah, mine was... I think mine was, it was Lilith, Maya... No, not Maya. Scratch that. It was Salvador, and then Claptrap, I think it was. It was Jack, because I remember I kept on getting the error messages that are normal, and I thought, oh, I guess I just can't play Claptrap. I guess I'll play fucking Jack. So I played Jack, and then I played Zane. I used the same, except I used Athena in TPS. I mean, Athena's good. All the Vault Hunters in the pre-sequel are good. Mine was Sal, Mordecai, Jack, Zane. Yeah, pretty much the same as mine, except for the Mordecai pick. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, actually, let me put on my shock bone. Nuke. Uh-oh, hello? Why do the what? Hello, guys? Hello? Is everything good? I think my shit just fucking crashed like crazy. TPS would be so good if it had more content. 100% I agree with that. Electric Storm, a strength of 5 gorillas. I need to choose Anarchy's ass when you can't unbind really. Yep. BL2 and Vito's experience. Ryan, this is a serious skill issue. What the fuck? Oh, lost connection. Okay. Yeah, no, everything's just kind of dying right now. Hey, stream is back. Stream exists. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I think we're good now. I think we're all good. Let's try this again. And hopefully not have a lot of issues. Actually, yeah, let me just push down here. Or, fuck it, we'll go down there after. Yep. Just one more. Nuke. Damn, okay. Oh, his ass was just fucking hiding in the shadows. Thunderball Fist, save me. Thunderball Fist, save me. Thank you. And my shit died. Yeah, no, Storm is absolute trash. Absolute trash. Premature reloading got nothing to do with skill. Kinda does, brains. That's crazy. I'm speaking more unbiased about that debate since I only have 120 hours in Borderlands 2. If anyone could see what they're telling, I'd be a newer player. I mean, 120 hours is still a lot. Like, I know a lot of people have, like, over 1,000 hours, myself included, but, like, 120 hours is still a lot of hours in the game. Still a lot of hours. Actually, let's try, let's do Ravager, and let's do Ogre, and then we'll do Explosive. Ryan is delusional. Oh, I can't aim. I can't aim. Nuke! Save me! Okay, it did not give me enough time to be saved. No, I'm trash. I'm absolute trash. Alright, that didn't happen, guys. Everyone's who used Gauge has... I'm back. Sorry about that. It's not everyone who used Gauge has reloaded so many early. I'm at 212 hours. Nice. I mean, plus you have Discord, so if you reload, you don't lose all your stacks. You just lose them like at like 1 stack per second, I think, something like that. So all you have to do to fix that issue is just reload again, prematurely reload again. There you go. And you haven't used Gauge at all. I mean, I've used Gauge. Just had Discord. And you'll be fine. Oh, I don't have grenades. Shoot my boosters. Give me grenades. Go, right in the middle. Fuck. I'm trying to do something cool, guys. Let me do that, please. Oh, fuck. He's gonna knock this guy back. I do not want that. No, I'm playing like trash. I'm actually playing like trash now. Let's try this again. No cool guys allowed, only the coolest here. Not everyone's allowed. Everyone's allowed. On PC, you can drop, you reload. On console, just put the weapon in your inventory and put it back in your hand. Like, I don't care what you say. If you got Gauge to the max level legit, you have at least once. Guarantee reload early once. Maybe in normal mode, because like I usually don't play Gauge, but after that, like, it's perfectly fine. You know. Okay, of course it didn't go right in the middle. I'm just gonna back up. Just not even engaged in that. Oh, Ogre is going crazy though. Ogre is doing work. Pick up the boosters. I'm gonna back up. Alright, and of course, all premature reloads. We all premature reload, but we just melee and cancel it. Oh yeah, that's true, you can do that, yeah, but saying you all haven't is literally lying. Oh, yo, what's up, Orion? How you doing? Orion, you missed, I don't know if I would say crash out, but you definitely missed a, an argument, to say the least. I'll put it like that. Actually, hold on, I'll just use the Ogre. Let me run over here. Whoops. Am I fine? I think I should be fine. If I could just see where he is, beautiful. Orion is late ban. I never lost my stacks due to reloading early. Yep. You use PC with Gauge. It's really cheating. Drop reload. Not even without reloading. Definitely crash out. What was the argument about? I'll start it up again. Please not. Please not. Which is top better? That wasn't even the original argument. It just ended up going into the argument. The entire argument started because I said Borderlands 2 doesn't teach you how to play the game that well. That was my original argument, and I used Elements as an example, which with hindsight, could have maybe used a better example than that, but they're still not taught as well, but, you know, I could have used a better example. And then we delved into what's more important to be taught over being over level or under leveled or Elements in early game, or like what's top better in between them. That's basically the argument that was created. And now I can't focus because I'm I'm going back into the fucking argument again. I argumented for elements being taught better. It's not. Not even close to PC. Elements definitely taught better and earlier. I would just disagree, but they're taught earlier, but you don't. There's no incentive to use them. There's no incentive, so why you might get taught, but if it doesn't matter, elements are taught at level 10ish on being level is like level 2. How is this an argument? Thank you, Orion. And it's not even that though. It's that even when you're taught about elements, there's no incentive of using elements. Because you can use non-matching weapons and still do perfectly fine. That's what I'm saying. Do you agree with that notion, Orion? Do you agree with that notion, or am I being crazy here? How are you taught at level 2? We're talking about for new players. Yeah, new players, yeah. I'm pretty sure Garner said in his Slag video, BL2 doesn't teach players that well. 100% agree. You don't need to match elements until late TVHM. Thank you, Orion! Where were you? We needed you earlier. I needed you earlier. I needed you earlier. BL2 isn't taught well. Bro, read the loading screen tips. They even tell you farm for legendaries. Yeah, but new players aren't reading that though. That's what I'm saying. The information's there, but they're not reading it. Going to DLC area is the only argument there. No, I'm just gonna say Orion cooked because he's on my side, so I'm not gonna challenge anything he said. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I'm retarded. I'm cooked. Stack him up. Stack him up. Okay. Novas. Novas. I'm the personification of thinking of a could come back in the shower after an argument's over. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you aren't reading the instructions on the game you're playing, that's definitely you being stupid. But no one reads the stuff on the loading screen, though. This is, like, I think majority of people don't read on loading screens. Like, a brand new player, I know when I started playing, I never looked at the loading screens. Literally, no one ever reads the loading screen tips for any game. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, down. Come on, he's so low. There you go. Get the Phoenix Wright theme in here. I was reading them. They top. Now you owe me a lot. Yes, we do alpha. It's Orion, not Orion. What do you talk about? It's the same thing. I read the tips all the time, even though I already know them. When Grandma burps, Patrick obeys. Exactly. Cowboy Turtle gets it. Or 4 chug is before choo choo. Oh yeah, well the funny ones. I do see the funny ones, but like I never really learned anything from the loading screens. I'll tell you that much. Oh, so I'm playing like an idiot, bro. Like, I was playing so well in Lynchwood. Like, I was, like, dialed in. And showcasing the build off, like, fantastically. No, I'm not. Fuck it, we're going Logan's gun. We're going back on the volcano, because I was having a blast using that. Where's the volcano at? Actually, we'll do Sabar or... Blockhead. Where's my volcano? Where the fuck is it? I missed it somewhere. Oh, for some reason, it's with the pearls. Okay. Alright, there you go. Also, it's not our actual forge source, though. Oh, yeah, totally, yeah. Yep, 100%. So, just chuck that. Grenade. Oh, oh my god, brother got obliterated. I didn't even notice. Oh, and did I put on the right? There we go. Oh, the stagger is actually so good, bro. Oh, turret stagger is crazy. I'm just gonna do that. Nuke. Nuke. Turrets are doing work. Turrets should save me here. Or I can save myself. It's perfectly fine. Get him in front of my turrets. When's the legit Gi kill gonna happen with Gage? I don't know, Ryan. I do not know. I would say sooner than you think, but nah, that's a total lie. It's gonna be later than you think. I'm sorry. Off topic, but BYCO, what is that? Badass ranks are unlimited. You can keep earning infinite rewards. I love how the volcano looks in BL2. I like this gun. This gun is actually good, especially on Axton. It's really good. Just BYCO. I don't even know what that is. I might be stupid. Claptrap knows the secret of trading items between your characters. Look for a secret stash. Oh, alright. Oh, that's tip stuff. See, I'm telling you, I don't know the fucking tips. Salutations. Yo, what's up, Sarah Lotus? How you doing? How you doing? I legit killed Guy a couple days ago. He's not even hard. It's not. It's just an annoying fight. It's not a fun fight. Just absorb 4 puddles and 200% gun damage and shred. Yep. He doesn't know BYCO. Am I dumb? Okay. I'm probably stupid. BYCO is the code for the Armory of Nox. Oh, I only did it like fucking I've only done like the Nox DLC, like play through it like 3 times. So I don't really know the code that well. You know what, now that I think about it, since it's the anniversary, or the 15th year anniversary of BL1s, I should have streamed Borderlands 1, now that I think about it. But I think we're past that point now, so unfortunately there will be no Borderlands 1 stuff today. I'm alright, that's good to hear, Sarah Lotus. With all the pneumonia and stuff, it's unfortunate to hear. Blue, yellow, cyan, orange, best farm. You probably should have. Star probably hasn't gotten maxed in BL1. I know I do have a max Lilith. I do have a max character. BL1, my beloved. Borderlands 1 is fun. Borderlands 1 is fun. I don't have a lot of hours in Borderlands 1. I don't even think I have... I think I have like 80... Around 80-ish hours in the game. Which is like not a lot. I should have more, but it is what it is. What just killed me? Oh. What the... What? Okay. I think I'm dead here. Unless Blockhead. The mythic of the Blockhead. Please. Ah, I got edged. That's fine. What about the 1 life? Yeah, I'm not doing a 1 life because I'm going to get embarrassed so fast. Ain't no way I have more hours somehow. Yeah, I don't play Borderlands 1 a lot. Because in Borderlands 2 I have... hold on, let me see the exact number. I have 1,344 hours in Borderlands 2. Like, 250, 260 hours in the pre-sequel, 700 hours in 3, which for a game I hate is a lot. I'll tell you that much. And then, yeah. I need to play BL1 more. Highly recommend. I started a brick the other day. Not the other day, like a couple weeks ago. I've been having a blast. BL1 is second best. I would say pre-sequel in my honest opinion. But I think for the majority of the people, it would be BL1 is second best. Nuke. Nuke. And I'm dead. All right. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna back. Ooh, Goliath. Don't ask Fishman and Fierce how much hours they got on BL1. That is a good point. Whoa, wait, whoa. Only 1400. You hate Borderlands 3? Like, story ain't it, but it was great in practically every other aspect. See, this is where I have to disagree with you, Cowboy Turtle. And I don't even think it's like, oh, Borderlands 3 is like the worst game of all time. No, that's not my argument. It's more just preference based. I think the loot system in Borderlands 3 is not good. I don't like the difficulty system in Borderlands 3, and I think the gunplay is a little bit overrated in Borderlands 3. And I think Borderlands 2 just hits those itches a lot better compared to 3. And it's not like, oh, Borderlands 3 is worse. In my opinion, I think it's worse, but it's not like, oh, if you play Borderlands 3, you're a piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just enjoy the game you want to play. The Merriam-Webster definition of irony is how Jolt started making BL3 videos as soon as I got bored of it and went back to BL2. Yeah, I know, that's pretty funny. I don't know, also starting a new playthrough of BL3 is like really annoying. Like, if you're not like fucking modding your game or deleting things out of it, like it gets super fucking annoying real fast. Which I hate. I should be fine here. I see, everyone has preferences. Ain't no point to disagree with preferences. Exactly. That's my entire point. Because, like, sure, I do have a video, like, talking about why I don't like Borderlands 3, and I think Borderlands 2 is better than Borderlands 3. But again, that just comes down to preferences, and there's no point in saying, oh, if you don't like BL2 more than or if you don't like BL2 better than BL3, you're a terrible person, or vice versa, you know? Like, there's no point in doing stupid shit like that, you know? BL3 having a difficulty selection is laughable. Like, why would you even need to make the game easier? I know, it feels like Mayhem 11 and 10 is just easier than regular, bro. I swear. It's just weird. I don't know how to describe it. I gotta fucking... Now, something wrong, like elements being taught, whereas I can disagree. See, yeah, no, that is a perfectly fair argument to have, even though I still think you're wrong, but that's the point. That is the thing you can argue, but as saying Borderlands 3 is better than 2 and vice versa, like, literally all preference stuff. Actually, I'm gonna pick these up. The reality of the situation is that everyone likes BL2 better, but will inevitably go back to BL3 for a Minecraft like 2-week phase every now and again. I haven't had that. Technically, I have had that urge, but like it stopped really early. It stopped really early. I got all the achievements for BL3. I will never play it again. I still need to do that myself. 4 hives in the last 2.5 hours. Dude, you have the opposite curse of me, Alpha. I could never get any fucking hives, but I can get more invaders than hives. So like we have the fucking inverse of the curse. Your preference is wrong. Randy said so. Get wrecked. Oh, thank you, Stereolotus. I didn't know my preference was wrong. I'll learn better next time. I'm pulling out my wrong weapons. Nuke his ass. Get nuked. Oh my god. The nuke is actually so fun. This might be my main fucking Axton build I run. Just for mobbing. This is great. I hate BL3 story, but sometimes I love playing it because the gunplay. And I just like playing Axton Insane. That's really it. Like that's the only reason if those two characters were not designed well, I would not go back to Borderlands 4 at all. But like I actually do like how they're designed. Like they're super cool. Okay, I'm gonna use the Logan's gun here. Pick up the shields. Ah, shit. No, 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 no. Fuck. Pick up, pick up. I'll pick up the turret as well. And I'll back up. It took Jolt's 4 years to get the urge. It's coming for you too. You guys too. That's true, yeah, I guess. BL3 has so many cool bits of attention to the details of the gun. I've always had my BL3 phase. I love the gameplay and farming personally. I hate the farming in 3, but that's just another personal thing. You can't say you never will. Who knows what could happen? Like Star saying he would never smoke. Yeah, that will never happen, don't worry. Our curse is that I can never get what I'm going for. That's true, yeah. Alpha, you should farm a perfect hive. Ooh, that would be cool. I like seeing my bullets through the doll SMGs, or some drum mags having less ammo visibility more you shoot, or the revolvers reloading relatively as many rounds as needed with speed loaders. Most always be fun in BL3. I mean, that's fair. I don't like most too much, but that is definitely up to preference. And yeah, what was I gonna say? One thing I really like about Borderlands 3 is the way they did the doll weapons. I love how they. Oh, I fucked. Okay. I really like the doll weapons in that game. Like in my first playthrough of the game, like when it launched, I was majority of the guns I was using were doll, and I was having a blast. So that's like the one manufacturer they did super fucking right. I mean, I can never say I never will play Borderlands 3 again because I just won't. Yep. He's a ghost. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he phased through that. That was actually crazy as hell. One day, be it 3 or 20 years from now, you'll get the itch. You don't know what could happen, though. That's true. That's true. Oh, let me just fucking do this and nuke his ass. Bing. Dude, the nuke is actually so fun. I'm used. Oh, get fucking. Oh, he didn't fall off the map. Aww. Actually, you know what? I do have a question for you guys. I do have a question. Do you guys want to see like a build video on this? Like, since I'm busy with college and stuff, I don't have a lot of time to work on my bigger projects. But this if I made a build video like this, it wouldn't take too long. Would you guys be interested in that? I'll start a poll for you guys to do. I keep forgetting BL3 exists. I'd say I never play a Souls game because I thought they were so hard in BS, but now I've played most of them. I've had that same mentality, but I beat 3 like a year ago at this point, and I still have to beat the second DLC, but that game is so fun. I love Dark Souls 3. And I have Elden Ring and some other Souls games I need to get around to, but I just haven't had too much free time to do so. But I'll eventually get to them, and I know I'm going to have an absolute blast. Oops. I think I'm dead. Singularity. No, I didn't think fast enough. I didn't think fast enough. I couldn't get a B for 40 minutes straight, and now I got 2 in a row. I'm angry. I forgot Talk to Lilith was here. Yep. One thing not talked about is the sound of the guns. I love how they sound in BL3, whereas take that off pistols in BL2, they sound like a cheap airsoft. Controversial opinion, I think some of the gun sounds in BL2 sound better than in 3. Only some. That's just my honest opinion, but, you know, I can't remember which ones are better than which, but I know Mala 1 for sure. I like the sounds of Mala 1 more. And I also like the gun design of Mala 1 more. Even though it might sound more cartoony, I do like it. I'm going to enjoy not playing BL3 because of what Orion has said today. I thank you. 3 Bs in a row. I'm going crazy. Yes, please make build videos. They're by far my favorite. Secure is the most fun game to play. I've played a little bit of it, but like I said, I haven't gotten really around to beating it. But yeah, if you guys want to see some build videos in the meantime, because like, I've been sitting on this Gear of Fortune video for so long, and I haven't been able to edit it because I've been so busy. And I know like this video for an Axton build won't take too long, because it's literally like just record in one session, the editing's going to be super easy, and then I can show off some cool gameplay clips. Like, I know that for sure. So like, if you guys want to see some builds, like I can go make like a build video. Probably not for this week, but the week after. Just like on a weekend, just grind it out real quick. Like, if you guys want to see that, I'm 100% down to do that. So, Model 1 snipers sound in BL2 are amazing. Oh, I love the sniper sounds in BL2. If my PC would allow it, I'd play BL3 a ton. Lol. That's pretty funny, yeah. At least Axton builds are fun. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty unusual setup I've run on Axton. I've never done it where I use Nuke and Gemini, so I think it would be a cool video to do. BL3 only runs good for me on PS5 digital version. Yeah, no, BL3 has terrible optimization. And I hope BL4 actually does have good optimization, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be very upset. Okay, yeah, I picked up my turrets, that's why. Beautiful. Hell no, make a gauge build video. I'm gonna respond hell no to that. That's not happening, bro. I've been playing Axton a bit in early UVHM. He's my 3rd favorite now. There you go. There you go, Orion. Dude, Axton's like Krieg, but less fucking... He's like a toned down Krieg, in my honest opinion. Like his mobbing, if that makes any type of sense. They ruined Molly 1 weapons in BL3. True, 100% facts. And yeah, get nuked. Oh. Turret should save me here, I think, if I just do this. I'm just gonna run and let my turrets do the work. They really did. They are so awful. Nah, Model 1 pistols are fun in BL3. Some of them. Because they're just broken. If they weren't broken, like the actual like mechanics and gimmick of Model 1 would be absolutely terrible. I'd argue Model 1 was either hit or miss in 3. I would honestly go with the more miss. I like some guns, others I dislike. The only gun I like that's Model 1 from Borderlands 3, like 100% unconditional love, is the recursion. I really like the recursion in Borderlands 3. I thought that gun was just super cool. And I think I'm dead here. Yep, because I played it stupid. I like the only Model 1 sniper I used in 3 was the broken ones. Yep, all the Model 1s without low charge times were really fun. Yeah, because then it just felt like a regular Model 1. BL4 better have pearls. I hope so. I hope so. That would be amazing. Nuke. I'm so dumb. I fell for the same thing again. I deserve to die again, honestly. But I should be fine as long as I. Okay, thank God. If I died again, that would have been embarrassing. That would have been embarrassing. There we go. We're good. Yay! Alrighty. Alright. Do you guys have any other suggestions of places I should test, like mobbing sections? Any other suggestions? Like maybe like a bloodshot or maybe opportunity or something like that. Like honestly, if they didn't make some weapons so good and turn down the drop rates in BL3, yeah, no, honestly, mostly it's just the drop rates. If the drop rates weren't too bad in Borderlands 3 and like the weapons weren't, I'm actually gonna be honest. If Mayhem 11 wasn't extremely easy and all the weapons were like overtuned and stuff, like it was actually like better balanced, and of course the world drops and all that stuff. Like, but we're just gonna talk about the difficulty. If the difficulty was at least good, like they had a really hard difficulty, I might still be playing Borderlands 3. And if they had better drop rates, even better. But like, it's just too easy to play, and I just don't like that. I think with Borderlands 2, it keeps me on my fucking tippy toes, and it's actually just like super like even though I know how to play this game, and I would say I'm somewhat decent, you know. Like, I still get fucking, like, I still, like, feel the challenge and stuff, which I think is a good thing. Trevinator, Complex Root, Hell Shock, Free Radical, Blind Sage, Crit, Ember, Purge, and DNA are all fun. Yeah, the only one I like out of all of those is the fucking, actually, none of them. It literally is just the recursion. Okay, Bloodshot, Opportunity, Washburn. We'll do Bloodshot, and then, yeah, we can do another map after that. Yeah, Crit is broken. As much as I hate it to say, it's only really like because it is. Yep. And it's probably the easiest way to just get to all Mayhem 11 gear. You just get the Crit, and then get the Hell Shock, or not the Hell Shock, the Hellwalker. Once you get the Hellwalker, you're pretty much chilling. Let me run in here. Oh, I'm trash. I'm absolute trash. I enjoy some good Blind Sage gameplay. I know, I never use that gun. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of a lot of the Molly weapons. Nuke. They just struck Peak? Ooh, we could try Peak, actually. We'll do like a little mobbing in Bloodshot, and then we can try a little bit of Peak. I don't know how well it would go, but we can try it. Might need to get a B shield for some parts, but yeah. We can see how the majority of the mobbing goes. I think the bossing is going to go terribly, but fuck it, we try it. Actually, you know what? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to end the stream with the fucking Peak. And I'm going to go get a B-Shield, Sandhog, and Ladyfist just to have them if I really need them. It'll be kind of easy as long as you know what you're doing and don't get cocky. And depending if you build your stuff right as well. I hope the BO3 DLC go on sale soon. Yeah, they are really good, the DLCs. I'm not finding Mayhem 10 or 11 too easy at all, but my pet does way more damage than me somehow on Flak. Yeah, no, because of the Mayhem scaling. Mayhem scaling is super broken. Anyway, let me pull this up. Wow, I'm reading chat. I love the uniqueness of the guns in BL3 too. Like, different manufacturers really feel different. Yep, 100%. At least lots of BL3 DLCs were great and really fun. I will admit that is that is absolutely true. Alright, yeah, let me get like a Sandhawk. just to have. So yeah, Lady Fist, copy, Bandit Grip. Ew. I like Hyperion shotgun so much in 3. That's another gun I would another point I would have to disagree with. I like the Hyperion weapons in 2 more. Yeah, so we'll make this corrosive. Fire rate. And grip. Matching grip, Hyperion. Alright, save that. Non-unique host, convergence, slow hand, heartbreaker. I mean, those are good shotguns, but I just like Borderlands 2's more. I hope FM6 streams some VL3 soon. That would be entertaining. Not trying to be disrespectful in any way, but I don't know who that is. Really not even trying to be disrespectful. Hellwalker is so fun in BL3, especially with the infinite ammo modes. Yep, no, I love the Hellwalker. That shotgun is super dope. Plus, it's a Doom reference. I love Doom, so like, pretty much goes hand in hand right there. Where's the Sandhawk? There it is. Copy. Paste. We'll go for corrosive. Save, and then shields. While some are blatantly OP like the Hellwalker, they didn't have a bang. They did the bang 10 out of 10 in BL3. That's true. The bank was pretty good in BL3. There were some issues with like people losing items, me included. I lost a lot of items in the bank and stuff like that. But like the capacity itself of the bank was a good idea. Flak plus Hellwalker equals win 100%. Well, somewhere at least the bank is big in BL3, accessible to all characters. Yep. Flak crit builds with Lyuda are so fun. Yeah, Freaky Monkey 60. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love old Doom. Still was lit as fuck when it came out. I know, and they did the updated version as well. It's super dope. All right, let's do a peak run, baby. I'm not confident that the peak will go super well, but we can test it out and see. My bank just got entirely deleted when they brought out the increase to the level caps. Damn, that's actually really unfortunate. Torgan 3 is amazing. I would agree. Yes, Torgan in Borderlands 3 is amazing. Like, obviously you get your highlights in 2, but I think 3 did Torg way better, way more justice. Odd, I played before level cap increases. Mine aren't gone. It only happened to some people. It was just a weird glitch. I still have it saved in my bank. Or I remember being last time when using like a level 3. Yep. Hand cannon, style pistols, Slushie shotgun, explosive ARs. I really like the Calabasas shotgun, the one where you shoot hella stickies and then blow up. Because I remember on launch, you could do like flak with a head case comp that gives you more points and leave no trace, and then the sticky Calabasas, and then a fucking Unforgiven. You shoot up Grave Ward, switch to that, at melts. It just melts. It was such a great combo. Such a great combo. I don't know if it was related, but it's just when it happens. I don't know if I lost items in BL3 because it's too much effort to open the game. Yeah. Sliding and melee is actually fun in BL3. Mantling? Yeah, I would agree. I think there should be some other ways the movement is improved. But yeah, I think those were pretty good additions. Alright, so the B shield hopefully will help us here for the bosses. I think for mobbing we should be perfectly fine, but you never know. So where is my Pimpernel? That is not the Pimpernel. Pimpernel, and then give me the Omen. And then Corrosive Bone. Melee feels so good in 3. I like the melee in 2 more, in my honest opinion. Takes like 15 minutes to open the game, and then immediately crashes like half the time. I don't care to open it. I really wish they optimized it better. I don't know. The people at Gearbox are absolutely cooked, so even if you want it more optimized, you won't get that. Okay, slag him up. Slag him up. I gotta get the good shots in there. I'm just gonna take those down for a second. Just slag them up, slag them up. Oh, that was a great kill. Yeah, when I get the kill skills, I do a lot better damage. Hold on, these guys I'm gonna fucking fastball them. Okay, never mind, I forgot. The fastball does no damage to them. True melee is super fun in BO3. That and the slime mechanic for combat are fun in my opinion. Yeah, that's true. I guess true melee, but I don't know. I think just like the face puncher just is like way easier to way easier to use. Oh, I got cooked. Am I good? Am I gonna die in the first section? I think I might die in the first section, unless. Actually, no. Hold on. I'm gonna. No, I messed it up. I could have easily survived. It was a warm up, guys. It was a warm up. Just a warm up. Actually, actual question for y'all: if they made BO4 a movement game and it would actually benefit the gameplay, would you all love this or keep it simple like BO2? It depends. Like if it was like Doom Eternal type movement, I know me personally, I would love that type of movement. But at the same time, like people like Hellfire, for example, they really like the more simple movement. Like they didn't want to overcomplicate things. So it is kind of just more on a case by case bias, I would say. Gearbox only knows how to do poor optimization. True. I agree with Stereo, but I wasn't really talking about melee builds. Just the action of performing melee attack has so much more impact in 3 than it does in 2. I didn't really notice it too much, but yeah. I want movement for fun. I don't want them to make my gear mean very little compared to dodging. I don't think he means like more like a Dark Souls, more like a Doom Eternal, because like the guns in Doom Eternal, they do fucking crazy damage, but like you still need to have great movement to maneuver around the map. I think that's what he's more referencing. I honestly hate the enemy movement. Good thing was, oh, whoops, I fucked up my turret. Alright, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook. Absolute cook. Fried. Omen, save me. Omen, save me. Omen saving me. No way, did not save me. Are you serious? Terrible start. Terrible start again. Again, just warm up. Just warm up. Like imagine a Borderlands game with Titanfall movement. Ooh, that would be fun as fuck. That would be fun as hell. That would be super fun. I think movement is a cool secondary, make it an option, but not required function of the game. I guess, yeah. I guess. Me personally, I totally didn't make a whole video about it, but I think a grappling hook would be cool in Borderlands 4. That'd be a really cool feature. Yeah, but I don't want my choices between shields being chance to absorb and +1 bullet taken. Yeah, I was thinking about TF2 type movement. I mean, that would be cool. There we go. We're getting some more damage in. And if we go down, we'll be fine. Yep. There you go. We're chilling. Yeah, I know when it comes down to it, that's what it is, but I don't want it to be designed around it. Borderlands was always a game about numbers, really. Yeah, that's true. Like, obviously, me personally, I would love the updated movement, like fucking like a grappling hook, fucking double jump, shit like that. That's just me. But for the general fan base, I know they would probably not want as complicated movement. Oh, the slag ran off. I was doing good damage. There you go. Want it? Or we're just gonna stick with the fucking Pimpernel, because it's just doing better damage here. Just run. Nuke! Nuke! What? Okay, never mind. There you go, nuke. Nuke him. He's like 1 HP. Get this motherfucker. Oh. See, this is still my one issue. It's just I always run into my own singularities. Well, I'm gonna just put my B shield on for this guy because the Centurions are so annoying to deal with. Like, even with the B shield, like, they're slagged. It is actually so dumb. Super dumb. Where's my Lady Fist? This will solve all world's problems right here. Pick up the boosters, please. Bruh, I ran into my own thing. Like an idiot, like a genius. If he jumps, he's dead. There you go. I'll just drop my turret there. Also, apologies for not catching up on chat. I'm just kind of dialed in. There you go. Fuck that guy. Put the big boom blaster on, and then back on the Hornet. Wrong gun. Skill trees could be so much more diverse. A grappling hook, I've definitely never heard of that idea before. Yep. Skill trees should get much more diverse if linked to movement. True. Yep. Titanfall just has good movement. You can't not bring it up. True. DLC characters, not DLC skill trees. 100%. I'm fine with the complicated movement as long as it's for fun and not the game being built around it. I think they should do a movement character. That would be super dope. If you want to have a character that has really high movement so that everyone's not forced to do it, I think one designated character would be a good solution to that. They could just do Vault Hunters with a grappling, not make it something everyone does win-win. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I didn't even read your chat message. We had the same idea. Even like a walk-on, certain stuff could be cool. They need to design the maps with wall running in mind, and not done properly, it can end up in areas feeling the same. I wouldn't count on Gearbox doing it properly. True. 100%. 100%. They never do anything right. Alright, just gonna do this. And then fucking nuke. Nuke. How did my turret end up all the way up there? You guys see that? This is my second turret, so if this gets destroyed, I can redeploy it again, which is really good. Okay, slag this guy up. if this guy can stand still, that would be great. So I can hit him. Actually, let me... I can't hit my shots. I'm trash. Oh my god. There we go. I want a true open world game. Yeah, it sucks how bad they are. An open world Borderlands game. I want Cyberpunk with buildings. You can, yep. Gearbox about to become the next Blizzard. I wasn't even talking about Borderlands. I'm just sick of fake open world games. No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, there are a lot of like fucking like goofy ass like open world games. Yeah. Open world Borderlands game equals car simulator. Yeah, no, I think that would be a terrible decision. Open world Borderlands just drives through dust for 3 hours. Yep. GTA where you can't explore interiors, games where you teleport to the top of skyscrapers or go on an elevator. I want to explore every nook and cranny of a giant city. That's a good point, yeah. But that shit takes forever. Like Cyberpunk, it took forever, and like they didn't even have it set up right for a good amount of the time. Honestly, I always preferred Saints Row to GTA. I don't know. I was always a GTA guy. GTA 4 my favorite. Okay, so we'll nuke this guy once. Oh, actually, we can fucking just nuke him again. Fuck this guy. He gets double nuked. Alright, this is the real raid boss of the fucking run. Our constructors. These guys just suck without using a B shield on this build. Like, because he can't slag them. Just use the horn. Pick up this. Okay, I'm going... Oh, I'm gonna go down for sure. Okay, do good damage to him at least. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Actually, I should have fucking kept it on for this guy right here. B shield. I've never been more excited for a game than the Cyberpunk sequel, and guess what? It's called Project Orion. Literally made me. Literally made after you did. Yeah, these fucking slag Centurions can eat my dick and balls. Bink. Here's the second turn. Just back up a bit. Get the crits. I'm gonna just pick these up because I know. Dude, there's a third one? What the fuck? Okay, and they just do that. Get staggered. Eat the turret. Eat another turret. That's one. U4 has the franchise riding on its shoulders. Yep. No retro. Dude, no, that shit's actually not good. It's usable, but it's not good. It is not good. I'm gonna switch back to the B, I know that. Just fucking back up for a second, bro. Please, thank you. Jesus. Alright. Turret 1. Turret 2. And then Lady Fist. B shield. Okay, that's one. That's two. Alright, beautiful. And now it's gonna be fucking the Kino's mom, so I'm gonna need Grog for sure. Grog. And a Sandhawk. If BO4 fails, it's basically the franchise is fucked forever, 100%. Why not use the Seraphim? That's yeah. So isn't Seraphim only fire? Right? So there's no point in using it here. Please Gearbox, don't fuck up even more. Borderlands, like BL3 in the movie. Yeah, 100%. Let's be honest, people are still gonna buy it. Yep, I am people. I'm gonna be buying it. But hey, if it's bad, I can make a banger ass YouTube video about it, 100%. Most people who bought BL3 haven't played it since release. I'd say around 85%. Yep. I'll definitely still get BL4 at midnight release. Maybe in 10 years when it's a discount bit. BL3 is debatable. And what being bad? No, yeah, no. That is fair. Sell this thing off for money. For me, I think it was more of a net negative, in my honest opinion, to the franchise, but I don't think it was like the worst thing known to man. Again, I love BL3. Yep. No, that's 100% fair. Alright, focus on those turrets, please. I have 400 hours in BL3 and probably gonna put more in. Yeah, I have like 700, something crazy like that, so. The fact I hate the game is actually kind of crazy. I knew he was gonna do that. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. If I get my turret back, we'll be golden. There we go. I'm pre-ordering the Super Deluxe Edition for real. Yeah, same here. I'm playing that game no matter what. Thank you. Oh, these fucking midgets, dude. There you go. Okay, he's going for my turret. That's good. Check this one again. Dude, this fucking midget. These midgets. Get away from me. I mean, TPS did really poorly. They canceled future content, if I remember right. This is true. They did. They did. Okay, I should be fine if I can hit the midget. Turret. See, this is actually the really good thing about the build. Turret's always up. Turret is always up. And then quicken for the fucking shield. But all these midgets, bro. Get away from me. I think I'm heading out here. Have a good night, everyone. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Ren. I appreciate it. There we go, finally. Now I can actually catch up on chat. Also get it, and 100% it still doesn't mean I don't care if it sucks. Yep. So you can't say BL3 is objectively the worst one. I'm not saying it's objectively the worst one. Wonderlands is objectively the worst one, first of all, right? And second of all, I think I enjoy playing the pre-sequel more because it did actually improve on a lot of the Vault Hunters themselves were probably the best in the franchise, in my honest opinion. The best in the franchise. And Borderlands 3, it took a lot of the aspects from the pre-sequel and 2 to make their skill trees. Sure, they had the augments, which were fucking dope as hell, and I hope they bring that back into Borderlands 4. But, like, the skill trees were kind of, like, similar to 2 and pre-sequel, because they shared some skills. And I think the build diversity in pre-sequel was better, in my honest opinion. Anyway, and we'll keep that, and then back to this. I just know Hellfire will absolutely cook BL4 as soon as it releases. Shit is gonna be trash so much, 100%. If you just play BL3 with the only sound being SFX and music, then you're gonna be in for a fun time. True. Hold on, I'm gonna bring these guys in, and then turret in the middle. Oh shit, I fucked up. Surveyor, save me. Thank you. Oh, was that the original? Oh yeah, that was. Okay, that's one eye on. No! Get out of there. There we go. Beautiful. Ugh. Over here. Over here. Come on. Kill it, please. Beautiful. Too many green-haired people working at Gearbox. True. From what I understand, they canceled because Gearbox's trailer shut down. I personally enjoyed the pre-sequel more than 2, but it just doesn't get the chance to fully shine. True, 100%. If the game got the work, it definitely would have been the best one, 100%. I've been saying this. I would legit be more depressed if Iron Bear died than if Mose dies in BL. But, you know, I understand that. Only 4 more levels to farm XP and I'm finally max level. Let's go. Let's go, Slags. I just want Gage and Mose to live. I don't care about them in my honest opinion, but that's fine. I want to eat a skag. I don't know how tasty that would be, honestly, if I had to keep it a buck. Alright, this is just gonna be Lady Fist, B Shield. So we're just gonna do this. And throw a turret right in the middle. I'm gonna just throw a grenade for healing, and hopefully my B Shield goes back. Okay, that's 1. And that's 2. Alright. Dope. They'd be best friends for real. Probably taste like chicken. Nah, I feel like it would taste like a fucking lamb. If I had to take my guess, it would be like a lamb. Sora's obviously never heard of Dynasty Diners Skag Burgers. Oh, no, that's true. No, that's right. I actually, unironically, I've done that mission, side mission a lot. So, so the fact that I didn't fucking mention that would. I know there's canned skag meat. It was both. Rest, I'm pretty sure. So clearly it doesn't taste that bad. I thought skag was used for hot dogs. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of the skag dogs. I also did that mission, yeah. No, no. The burgers are ratch meat. It's ratch meat. The fucking, yeah, the skag dogs, that's in, I think that's on Pandora. That's one of the timed missions, from what I remember. It was both? Damn, I must have shit memory. Oh, this guy's getting double nuked. Yeah, get double nuked, you idiot. And that beautiful turret kill. Okay, if I can kill... Turret, thank you. If I can just get the kill skill. Pick this up. Oh, fuck. I think I'm dead here. No, I'm cooked. He's the savior! He's the savior! He's the messiah! Let's go! Okay, I'm gonna just pull his ass over there. And just rotate. Gag Dog's definitely probably healthier. I mean, the chef literally said it was toenail clipping, so I don't know. that is true. Put this here. Put this over here. Nuke his ass. Slag him up. Oh shit. Just for the damage. Pick this up. From the fact Mo said she'd eat anything if fried, does this mean canonically she likes Ratch burgers? I mean, if they're... Are they fried? I don't think they are. I mean, if they were, I guess so. Right? Technically speaking. Nuke. Nuke. I'm not getting them slagged before the nuke. That's why it's not doing as much damage. Which is a little bit unfortunate. No. Please don't go down. Use the shotgun. I'm throwing turret. There we go. Nuke for the win, guys. Oh. Nothing there. Nuke right in the middle. Beautiful. And it knocked his ass back. Pick that up. Okay, I'm rotating around to my turrets. Oh no, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. No, turret sweep. Engineer gaming. Engineer gaming. Stack him up. Stack him up. Engineer gaming. Engineer gaming. Engineer gaming. I'm just gonna take my time. Reload. Make sure everything's reloaded. Hot take, but Zed going in. Hold on, let me pause before I get absolutely raped. Hot take, but Zed going to get a license. Is Gearbox just writing him out of the games without killing him? Oh, 100%. Yeah, unfortunately. That is the truth. You think Norsenino will be fine with Alpus crashing? Probably not. Nuke. Nuke again. Save me. Thank you. Oh my god. No sweep. I think the hardest part of this run is going to be... it's going to be assassins for sure. That's going to be the hardest part. Chuck nuke at him. Get nuked. Get nuked again. Double nuke. And turrets just finished the job. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pick this up. Nice, we got that. Totally didn't mess up. A bunch of times. Bully monks don't have feet. Oh yeah, no, they're just all hands, yeah. Dude, I'm so not caught up on chat. They're just so small, they walk on their hands, tank from L4D style. They're like monkeys with probably, yep. Let's get matching Bully monk tattoos. Now everyone is staring at Bully monk toes. Objective complete. Nah, I just like the knuckle dragger intro, memorize them all. Oni's the hardest assassin. No, he's gonna be the hardest. For sure. I don't know how I'm gonna game plan it, but I definitely need to game plan that for sure. No, most of them feed on humans. I believe so. Yeah. I want to see if I can get all of them grouped up. If I can get all of these guys grouped up, that's a successful win in my book. Okay, cycle up. You know what? I should have kept the turrets up a little bit longer, but that's fine. As long as I can get these guys grouped up, just chuck a nuke in there. Chuck another nuke in there. This guy's dead. Nice. And then this guy, I'm just pimpernelling. Oh, another nuke. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm being too aggressive. I'm gonna throw another one of these. No shit. Is that guy still? Oh, fuck, I think I fucked it up. I think I'm dead. There's a guy weak in there. It's Doc Mercy. No. No, fuck. I messed that up so bad. I played that so stupid. Oh, that would have been so easy too, man. Fuck. Well, I don't think I'll have the time to start another run, so I might have to end it here for today. I'll probably have to end it here. But let me just catch up on chat. You think fried rack from BO1 tastes good? Like, maybe, I don't know. It's like eating crunchy leather. Probably safer to eat. Nah, aspirants would be safe to eat. So I guess Doc No Mercy. Yeah, no, I got cooked. I got absolutely chefed up. That should have been a lot better, but I played that super poorly. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for dropping by, even though I want to apologize for that heated argument, but you know, I had to stand on business. But but yeah, I appreciate y'all for dropping by and chat. I hope you guys had a good time. And going by the poll, it seems like you guys want to see this as its own video, so I'll probably make a video on this sometime next week. So like next weekend, I'll just grind this video out really fast because it shouldn't take too long. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later. All right, see ya.